Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What's up? Welcome back. Appreciate y'all joining on this good old April 1st, 2025. It is Friday, April 1st, 2025. How's everybody doing? I appreciate y'all joining. What's up, Gabrielle? What's up, OL? Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all joining the live stream. How's everybody doing on this Friday, man? How's everybody doing on this Friday? Are y'all panicking? What's up, Ed? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Planet Gravity. What's up, man? August, not April. Did I say April? I could have sworn I said August. Welcome to the future, though, man. Shout out to you, man. Did I say April or August? Anyway, if I did, y'all know that y'all in the Patreon. Y'all know I've been locked in, so y'all can excuse me if I'm a little off. It's all good. How are y'all doing, man? How are y'all doing today? Okay. Are y'all panicking? Are y'all taking advantage of opportunities? Y'all let me know in the chat. What are y'all doing today? What are y'all doing today? If y'all just joining, man, make sure y'all smash that like button. I appreciate y'all joining on this Friday, man. Hopefully you're staying cool out there. Okay. This heat is sweltering. It's definitely been going crazy out here. Ed, you said you've been taking advantage. Shout out to you. 20 people in the live stream, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Subscribe if you're brand new. Let me get a quick roll call. Y'all shout out where y'all from. Ed, you say you having fun trading? I know it's a new experience to you. Gabrielle, you said you're on the sidelines, no more cash. What's up, Nor Carly? Chilling, smoking a doobie in my garden. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you joining on this Friday, man. Smoking your doobie, feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Don't pass out in your garden. Let me get a quick roll call. Y'all shout out where y'all from. Shout out y'all state, y'all country, your region, whatever y'all want to shout out. Y'all go ahead and shout that out. Planet Gravity. I'm just going to gravitate. I'm just going to call you Gravitate. You said, bro, we've been shorting in our Discord for over a week. I finally got my people convinced we're bleeding. We're killing 50 to 500x on BTC. Okay, I got you, man. Join my Discord if y'all want to really kill it. Okay, join my Discord. Shout out to the Bay Area in the building. Shout out to the Bay Area. Shout out to Texas in the building. Shout out to California in the building. What's up, Mudvayne? Baton Rouge, Louisiana. You already know it's hot in the South. Ryan, shout out to you, man. What's up? What's up? Appreciate you joining. How y'all doing on this Friday? Shout out to the East Coast Canada, man. East Coast Canada in the building. Shout out to Pennsylvania. What's up, Night Owl? Shout out to you. Shout out to Pennsylvania in the building. Letting a few people come in the live stream. Shout out to Santa Cruz, California. Shout out to you, Victor. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate you joining. I got 22 people in here. I should have 22 likes. Y'all smash that like button. We chilling, Night Owl, we chilling. So if y'all want to sign up, okay, so I come to the conclusion. Let me see this right quick. If y'all want to get access to the Patreon, y'all click the link in the description below. So when it comes to the mentorship and the signal service, I'm gonna start doing it live. So I'm gonna start doing it live. I'm gonna do it live until we get about 50 members. So I'm gonna start that on Monday if y'all want to sign up for this. I'm gonna do it live until I get about 50 members, and then we're gonna make it exclusive to the Patreon. Okay, so if y'all want access to the mentorship and the signals, y'all sign up. Y'all want to sign up to the Patreon, click the link in the description. I also got lessons and but my private lessons inside of my Discord. So if y'all want to sign up to that, y'all sign up to that. For the ones that's in the Patreon, y'all are seeing real results. Okay, y'all seeing live trading, live action. Y'all are seeing precision inside of that. So I'm going to be bringing that live come Monday. So if y'all want to go ahead and secure y'all spots, y'all go ahead and secure your spots. Who else in the building, man? If y'all brand new, please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. All right. Let a few more people come in. So I want to ask y'all, man, what's the sentiment? What's the sentiment out there, man? What y'all think price is going to do? Let me get some speculation. Let me get some feedback. What do y'all think price in the crypto market is about to do? Do y'all see us going lower? And then how long we going lower? Or do you see us quickly popping back up, starting to aim for all-time highs? I want to see what y'all know. Okay, what do y'all know? What's up for you to know? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. You said you gonna pop back up? Planet Gravitate, you said join the Patreon fam. It's always best to get locked in with whoever community you choose to commit to. Let's support this man by supporting each other, solo or is bolo. Everybody needs a team. Shout out to you, Planet Gravitate. Shout out to you. I appreciate the love and the support. Night Owl, you said about to inflate asset. About to inflate assets. Okay. All right, so let's call out some prices, and then we're gonna get to some news, and then we're gonna get into price action. So let's look at the crypto market. Let's look at some prices. What's going on right now in the market? Let me blow it up. What's up, TZ? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate you joining. So XRP currently trading at 291. Are we going lower or going higher? If you watch my last live stream, I told you exactly where it wanted to go, and it's real time playing out. So, hey, what's up, Optimus? Shout out to you. So if you watch my last live stream, I gave you two scenarios for XRP. I gave you the discount side of the market, and I gave you the premium side of the market. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. The dip is not done. So right now, XRP is currently trading at 292. XLM is trading at 37 cents. Oh, that might be an opportunity. XDC trading at 9 cents. Okay, we got HBAR, Hedera trading at 23 cents. We got Bitcoin trading at 113,000. Bitcoin still holding strong. Okay, we got Ethereum trading at 3,458. All right, we got Algo trading at 23 cents. We got DAG trading at 35 cents. We got IOTA trading at 17 cents. So IOTA is still at a good opportunity. We got ZBEC or ZBEC Network. They popped up, but now it's trading at 0.004 cents. Not even a cent, but 0.004 digits, okay? ICP trading at 493. We got Sologenic trading at 36 cents. It kind of retraced. We got Solana trading at $160 right now. We got Flare Network. I got a video for y'all with Flare. So what's the guy name? The creator of Flare, the Hugo. We got a video of him, and the video was dropped by Ripple. So I got a little video for y'all if y'all want to get into that. About staking on Flare. How many of y'all still believe in staking on Flare? Y'all still gonna be staking on Flare? Y'all let me know in the chat. Planet Gravitate, you said 3, 2, 1 are the key long-term support levels for XRP. XRP has not tested the $1 since the top lowest was April 6th, around $1.70. I expect lower testing support till Rectimber. Okay, shout out to you, Planet Gravitate. Gentel, what's up? Appreciate you joining. Gabrielle, you said probably go lower. So if y'all follow me, y'all follow my trading, you already know I'm algorithmic all the way. Price is not random. It is coded to repeat over and over again. So when I get in these charts, you better roll up your sleeves and get ready. Okay. So, you know, I don't hold back. And for y'all that are in the Patreon, y'all been witnessing it every day. Okay. Y'all are witnessing it. Now y'all might kind of not, you're probably not in sync with what I do because it takes experience, but y'all are seeing me probably 90% of the time calling the markets correctly. Okay. So y'all are witnessing it. So it's levels to it. Flare Network is trading at 2 pennies. We got Cardano trading at 69 cents. We got Chainlink, $15. And wait, there's more. We got Quant trading at $108. We got Ondo trading at 86 cents. We got Stronghold or SHX trading at 2 pennies. SHX is at a premium. We got Sui trading at 3.36. We got VeChain trading at 2 pennies. We got XLR trading at 32 cents. We got Aave or Ava, however you want to pronounce it, tomato, trading at $250. We got Velo trading at 1 penny. And if there's anything else that y'all want me to analyze, send a super chat. That's what I mean. I'm about to say cash app. Send a super chat. If you want me to go in deep details and give you a full breakdown on any market, send a super chat. It can be $1, whatever. It doesn't matter. So first thing I want to do is let's come look at some news right quick. Let's look at some news. Some little headlines, nothing too major, but I got a few headlines that we can cover right quick. Let me see right quick. Cut the music down. Coinbase. Okay, we got Coinbase and who was it? JP Morgan. Y'all heard about that news? Coinbase and JP Morgan. B Rush, you said we in that dip. We definitely gonna get your chips. B Rush, get them chips ready because we definitely in the dip. So get the chips ready. Hopefully you got your chips ready to buy the dip. So not everybody, but you know there's some opportunities out here. So we definitely in it. I know y'all heard about the Coinbase and JP Morgan partnership. So let's do some quick news right quick. I haven't done news in a while, so let's just get some update of what's currently going on as far as fundamental news. Let's check it out. 1 second. And if you just joining, man, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all joining.
Today, JP Morgan Chase and Coinbase joined forces to expand crypto access to Chase customers. Senator Cynthia Lummis introduces a bill backing a plan by federal housing lenders to use crypto in mortgage underwriting. And Ethereum turns 10 years old today. Despite some recent setbacks, we explore why the network's future could be brighter than ever. Welcome to CNBC's Crypto World. I'm Brandon Gomez. Major cryptocurrencies climbing this morning along with the broader market thanks to stronger earnings and better than expected GDP data. As of noon, Bitcoin rose 0.5% to just under $118,000. Ether climbed about 1%. Solana's Sol token, however, dropped about 1%. Those numbers were, of course, before the Fed announced its decision to leave rates unchanged once again. You can check out CNBC.com for the latest on how crypto prices are reacting. And one quick update on crypto ETFs. Yesterday, the SEC approved in-kind creation and redemption for all spot Bitcoin and Ether ETFs. The move would boost efficiency for institutional investors and marks one of the first major crypto-friendly policy shifts under new SEC Chair Paul Atkins. In a statement, Atkins said that investors will benefit from the approvals as they will make the products less costly and more efficient. Okay, let's talk about the top stories. JP Morgan Chase and Coinbase announcing a strategic partnership to expand crypto access to Chase customers. Starting next year, Chase customers will be able to link their bank accounts to Coinbase wallets. They can also transfer their Chase Ultimate Rewards points to their Coinbase account, with 100 points equaling $1. Now, this marks the first time a major credit card rewards program will be used to fund a crypto wallet. Also, starting this fall, Chase customers will have the ability to fund their Coinbase accounts using Chase credit cards. JPM.
I got to pause the video to acknowledge the super chat. Appreciate it, Center. $1.99. I appreciate it. We're definitely going to get into XRP. That's going to be the first asset that I cover. I got you. Let's do the news first, and then I got you. So I got you. Another thing is, how many of y'all bank with Chase? And then what does this mean for Coinbase? What do y'all see coming? What is JP Morgan and what is Coinbase? What they got going on? Planet Gravitate. Retail mass adoption. All our family and friends that ignored, doubted, fudded will rush to lock in on crypto. For sure. But Center, I got you. Trust me. Let me get through this first.
Head of Payments and Lending Innovation said in a statement that the deal with Coinbase would enhance the security and privacy of customer data and would allow them to use their money and rewards in new and exciting ways. Next, a little-known Canadian vape company's stock soared yesterday after it said it was joining the crypto treasury game, but this time with Binance Coin. CEA Industries, which trades on the NASDAQ under the ticker VAPE, surged more than 800% after the plan was announced. Today, CEA is down more than 1% as of around noon. The company, along with investment firm 10X Capital and YZI Labs, said it would offer a $500 million private placement to raise proceeds to buy Binance Coin for its corporate treasury. According to CoinGecko, BNB is the fourth largest cryptocurrency by market cap, excluding the dollar-pegged stablecoin Tether. More and more companies have adopted the MicroStrategy playbook of using debt financing and equity sales to buy crypto and hold it on their balance sheets. That's thanks to the more crypto-friendly regulatory environment this year. Last, Senator Cynthia Lummis introduced another crypto bill yesterday, this time backing a plan by federal housing lenders to use digital assets in mortgage underwriting. The bill, dubbed the 21st Century Mortgage Act, would require government-sponsored enterprises to consider crypto when assessing single-family mortgage eligibility.
First Century Mortgage Act. So I can't keep up with the news every day. Have y'all heard about this week? That's a big deal. The 21st Century Mortgage Act. And it's going to be including digital assets. So that's very interesting. Y'all better hold on to y'all digital assets, okay? Because this is going to be freedom for some of y'all. All right? Definitely going to be freedom for some of y'all. This is my first time hearing about this. I'm sure y'all in the Discords and whatnot, y'all probably posted this. But I can't keep up with everything. I promise, man. I can't keep up with everything. Let's continue.
Last month, U.S. Director of Federal Housing Finance Agency William Pulte said in a post on X that the agency will study the usage of cryptocurrency holdings for those looking to qualify for mortgages. The legislation would direct Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac to include digital assets recorded on a cryptographically secured distributed ledger as part of their mortgage risk assessments for single-family home loans. The bill would prohibit forcing the conversion of these assets into dollars. In a statement, Senator Lummis
forcing these assets into dollars. So for y'all that hold Ethereum, y'all that hold Bitcoin, y'all that hold XRP, these assets will be able to be converted into dollars for mortgages, okay? So definitely a big deal, okay? So why would the hell, ask yourself this, why the hell would you ever think about, well, that's pretty much what they're saying, selling it back into dollars for mortgages, but again, that gives you another reason why you should be holding on to your digital assets, okay? And right now, don't let them shake y'all out. Don't let them shake y'all out, all right? Still opportunity. Whole lot of opportunity going on.
Said that the legislation embraces an innovative path to wealth building, keeping in mind the growing numbers of young Americans who own digital assets. Senate Democrats have raised concerns over the idea that crypto could play a role in mortgage lending. 5 members of the upper chamber sent a letter to Director Pulte, warning him of the volatility risks for crypto and requesting more information on the agency's underwriting directive. All right, turning to Ethereum for our main story, July 30th marks the 10th anniversary of the network. In the past decade, has been filled with volatile highs.
Ethereum hit its 10-year anniversary, okay? So, damn, that's crazy to me, okay? So Ethereum hits its 10-year anniversary. I forget, what is XRP older than Ethereum? I forget, y'all let me know in the chat. I think XRP came out in 2012? Which one is older, Ethereum or XRP? But 10 years anniversary for Ethereum has been around and it's still around. So to me, I feel like it's still here to stay. I know a lot of people don't like Ethereum, but I feel like it's going to be here to stay in the short term. Gabrielle said, give them Shiba Inu and not your main bags. If they accept it, shit. Okay, I appreciate it, Ryan and Gabrielle. You said XRP is older. Jantel, you said taking some profits and when go higher, it's okay. And when we go higher, it's okay. If you have a good size bag, right? I can't tell you what to do, Jantel. I can't tell you what to do, but you got to do what God is telling you to do, okay? You got to do what God is convicting you to do. You said Stellar birthday was yesterday too? Wow, you know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of birthdays in crypto. Stellar and we got Ethereum, so happy birthday to Stellar and Ethereum. It's been around for a long time. I remember the early days. 1 second, I got to take this phone call. Let's play this video.
Like the NFT craze during the 2021 boom, and lows, like the 2023 crypto winter. Crypto World's Tanea McKeel takes a look back at Ethereum's growth since 2015 and what the next 10 years could have in store.
If you know crypto, you know Ethereum is everywhere. It's the second largest blockchain in the world by market cap to the tune of $440 billion, and for good reason. NFTs, meme coins, apps, and games all can be found running on the network.
What Ethereum represents and what Web3 represents is the re-decentralization of the World Wide Web. We're confident that Web3 is going to come to dominate over the next few years.
Ethereum has cemented its position in the cryptocurrency and Web3 space over the last decade, weathering both the frothy highs of NFT mania and the brutal lows of the post-FTX crypto winter. But even as the network marks 10 years at the end of July and global corporate giants look readier than ever to go all in on blockchain, thanks to a regulatory overhaul, Ethereum is facing an identity crisis. So is the network ready for the next decade of development? Ethereum was first conceptualized in 2013 by computer programmer Vitalik Buterin. He was an early believer in the original cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, but Vitalik envisioned Ethereum as a platform for blockchain applications, something Bitcoin's slower proof-of-work network wasn't designed to handle.
And if you don't know, who remembers him sitting? See, we don't even hear about that no more. How Vitalik, he was on the couch as a Ripple, whoever's couch. He was at Ripple, and he got a lot of game from Ripple. So if y'all didn't know that, now you know. Okay, that was a thing back a few years ago, where Vitalik, he was the king of crypto, but little do you know, he was sitting right there on the couch as a Ripple, and I don't think that's random at all. B Rush, you said he was sleeping on the couch, wasn't sitting. Yeah, he was sleeping on the couch. So thank you for correcting me. He was sleeping on the couch as a Ripple, trying to get some game, and I guess he got what he needed, but he didn't get enough. Okay, he didn't get enough. He took what he could. He said Stephen Thomas couch, I think. Gabrielle Swartz, CTO of Ripple, who worked for NSA and published. Okay, y'all talking about something else. Let's continue right quick, but if y'all didn't know, now y'all know.
Its initial vision was that it should be easier to launch blockchain ecosystems. Back then, if you wanted to try out a new idea, you had to perhaps take the Bitcoin code base and tweak it in different ways to establish new features and then attract lots of people to your community to build and to mine your token. Vitalik figured that if we could attach a programmable virtual machine to blockchain technology, then if you wanted to create a new coin or a new application, you could just program that and make it resident, deploy it to an existing blockchain system, the Ethereum system.
Buterin, alongside a team of developers, officially launched Ethereum on July 30th of 2015. The price of ETH really took off during the 2021 bull market, a rally characterized by the rise of DeFi and NFTs that used Ethereum's network to operate. Developers kept quickly evolving and updating Ethereum, making it faster and easier for applications to grow, culminating in the merge. That's when Ethereum transitioned to proof of stake in September of 2022. Then the 2022 crypto collapse shook investors and developers alike. Developers have continued to build, but price struggled to fully come back since the 2022 crash and hasn't revisited those highs.
Decentralized finance.
And price with Ethereum definitely has been struggling. I'm thinking Ethereum is allowing the rest of the market to catch up, but Ethereum is still bullish, but they definitely been stalling it out as well. So we gonna see. Let me continue.
Has had different waves of activity. It's undergoing new waves of activity. It enabled the crossing of the chasm into mainstream culture in the form of the NFT phenomenon. We're actually seeing a significant resurgence recently of NFTs, which is amusing and nice to see. Essentially, we've established a new trust foundation for the planet, a decentralized trust foundation for the planet in the form of Ethereum and some other decentralized protocols. Currently, there's only two really decentralized protocols, Ethereum and Bitcoin. On top of that new trust foundation, we've built a global decentralized financial infrastructure layer.
Bitcoin's success in the same period has helped, as well as the launch of Ether ETFs. Despite them being marked by comparatively weak demand versus Bitcoin funds, they've amassed about $9 billion in net inflows since listing versus Bitcoin ETF's $36 billion in their first year of trading. Ethereum also faces stiffer competition from other blockchains like Solana. That network's market cap has grown 20% since July of 2024. It also handles more transactions per block than Ethereum. Geopolitical uncertainty has weighed on ETH in 2025.
ETH today is roughly where Bitcoin was in January 2019. That's when Bitcoin turned 10. To me, it's not a surprise that after 10 years of uptime and sort of being around, that's just how long it takes for people to get their heads around this stuff. And so I suspect the next 4 to 5 years is where ETH kind of has its institutional arc the same way that Bitcoin did between 2019 and 2024.
But all hope might not be lost. In 2025, Ethereum is experiencing a demand shock as appetite for the network looks poised to grow and grow. Ether has become more attractive to institutions in recent weeks, largely due to legislation around stablecoins, most of which are issued using the Ethereum network, being signed into the first ever U.S. crypto law. There's also the successful June IPO of Circle, the issuer of the second largest stablecoin, new leadership at the Ethereum Foundation, and most recently, a boom in Ether treasury firms and corporate entrants.
ETH is sort of in this like awkward teenager phase right now, where it sort of is, it's found its identity, but it needs to sort of get comfortable in its own skin. The realization is, like stablecoins are a killer use case. DeFi is a killer use case. Wall Street wants to come in and build in the L2s. And so now I think it's about really embracing that and leading into that and making it real.
When it comes to decentralization, a growing priority on Wall Street, Ethereum is still king.
If you are managing hundreds of billions of dollars, trillions of dollars of assets, what you care about most is ensuring that you actually really do have a neutral platform that people can operate on. And Solana has done a fantastic job further decentralizing the network, but still does not compare to the decentralization that Ethereum has achieved. So even though, it might be a bit slower than Solana, it's still, I think what we're seeing right now is institutions are beginning to look at it and be like, if we are going to have to, manage hundreds of billions of dollars on a platform, Ethereum is probably going to be the one that we're going to choose.
So Ethereum or Solana, okay? Who gonna win that out? They seem like they're going back and forth, they're competing against each other. Only time will tell, okay? But I think Ethereum it still got some legs under it. Okay. We shall see though. We shall see. Appreciate everybody just joining, man. If y'all brand new, please subscribe to the channel. Definitely appreciate y'all joining. If y'all want to sign up to the Patreon, I'm trying to fill 50 spots for the Signal service. I am going to start live streaming it on Monday. If you want to get some type of mentorship and learn how to trade, okay? So I'm a live stream it initially, and then it's going to be private. So y'all click the link in the description if y'all want to sign up to that. The next piece of news, let's talk about security, okay? Let's talk about crypto security. We always got security stories. And make sure y'all doing your security checks, okay? Make sure you got a Glock at your best. Just keep a firearm if you're not in the United States. Something, keep a weapon on you because people are still out here getting robbed, okay? People are still out here getting robbed. Let me see right quick. We got a story where Bitcoin as digital capital. No, not that story. My bad. Okay, crypto attack on OnlyFans streamer, okay? So if y'all try to try me, okay, which I'm not giving up no details, but if you try to come at me, okay, and think I got crypto, you got another thing coming, okay? I'm always on alert. But we still got people getting attacked. We got an OnlyFans streamer attacked. And I just found this interesting. So this is mainly focused on security. Okay, making sure you're secure. You got your, you know what I'm saying? You got your security, crypto wallet security, and personal defense, okay? Personal defense.
Cryptocurrency has seen its popularity explode over the last few years, embraced by not just the tech world and celebrities, but also retirees looking to boost their nest eggs. And with crypto's rise and plenty of people making millions, some flaunting their wealth very publicly, would-be thieves have taken notice too, targeting crypto holders and engaging in what are known as wrench attacks. That's when a would-be thief threatens or violently attacks someone in order to gain access to their cryptocurrency holdings. Let's get more now from CNN Shimon Prokupecz.
Caitlin Saragusa's attackers came under the cover of darkness, guns drawn with one demand.
Just do it!
Oh, that motherfucker let off a shot. Shout out to the 57 people in the building. That motherfucker let off a shot, didn't he? He was not playing. I'm gonna play that back. This is my first time seeing this. I heard the story, but this is my first time seeing this. So this is the type of time people on, you better believe, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't got no little shit neither, you know what I'm saying? I'm working with 30 round, 40 round clips, okay? So you got another thing coming you want to run off of my house. I'm talking about bullets look like the size of lug nuts, okay, on a truck. They look like lug nuts. So you got another issue, okay?
Just do it! Oh.
They point the gun at me from the hallway, and they tell me to stand up. And so I'm freaking out, and I'm standing up, and there's a chair over here. And so they kind of just all come towards me, because there's 3 of them, and they corner me into the chair. And that's when they start like pistol whipping me, you know, asking where the crypto is, holding me at gunpoint.
He told me I grow a garden just like a
Saragusa is a famous streamer and OnlyFans model known to her millions of followers as Amaranth. And while she's no crypto kingpin, she believes that a tweet 9 months earlier alluding to her investments in crypto is what prompted the attack.
So you're sitting there and the 3 of them are like around you like this, sort of.
Yeah.
Masks on.
Oh, yeah.
Guns. And then one guy,
yeah,
he
was on this side of me holding the gun to my head, and the other one was here hitting me.
I'm already tell you where she messed up, okay? So she giving too much of her personal life. So if y'all just joining, I mainly talk about technical analysis, but every now and then this is the entertainment side of my channel. So I consider this informative and entertainment. But what I'm about to say is she's showing too much of her personal life. I just seen clips where they were showing her at the gym. So you leaving behind clues of stalkers and they can pick up on anything, okay? The internet is crazy. Y'all see this back behind me? That's all y'all gonna get from me, okay? You're gonna get the charts and you're gonna get this wall. Outside of that, you ain't gonna find nothing else about me. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna find shit out. You know, I'm not no vlogger. I'm not no lifestyle content creator. I focus on education and news, okay? So this is the news entertainment side of it. And that's all you're gonna see. This is all you're gonna get, this wall back here. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but that wall. Other than that, you know, these people showing their personal life, they showing too much, etc. Okay, you got to move cautious out here, okay? You got to be prepared to go as well. We're not playing that shit. We're not going for the robbery. Because trying to rob somebody for crypto, you have to literally kind of like, and this is all alleged and hypothetical. If you're going to rob somebody of crypto, you're going to have to kidnap them, okay? That's the only way you're going to get it. Because trying to break and enter and it's on a blockchain, it's taking too much time. These criminals ain't even thinking. Breaking and entering into somebody's house, you're already on a certain amount of time. You don't know what's behind the door. You don't know if they have a security system. You don't know if there's a gun behind the door waiting for you. You just don't know. So you're taking a risk. All right. So, but even if you get through that phase and you find a young lady right here, you find this lady who was unarmed and you're demanding the crypto, you only have a certain amount of time to get the crypto. Okay. And you don't have much time before neighbors hear it, before other things happen. So you got a certain amount of time to get the crypto. And you don't have time. So only other thing you got to do is you got to pretty much kidnap somebody, okay? You got to kidnap the individual and you got to hold them for ransom. And you got to do it quietly. That's how I would do it if I was a criminal, but I'm not a criminal, thank God, okay? But on the other side of it, you got to protect yourself, all right? You can't be giving too much information. When you follow my channel, I mainly stick to education and trading. I'm going to stick to the education side of this and trading and investment. We're going to talk about it, but you're not going to get personal information out of me, okay? You got to be cautious on this internet. But of course, only fan models, they like to show and tell a whole lot of their personal information. It's that gratification that people need, okay? So I don't need no instant gratification. Y'all in the Discord, y'all in the Patreon, y'all see what I do every day. All right. I don't need no gratification from that. I like to remain low key and stay out the way. All right. At the same time, y'all can't be scared neither. All right. You can't be scared out here. You got to live life. You can't be scared to live it. So you can also engage with people and create friends and shit. But you better stay on point as well. Hopefully I'm making sense. All right. Let me continue.
What Saragusa's assailants didn't realize, the entire attack was being captured by surveillance cameras. And Caitlin wasn't alone. She called her husband Nick when the attack began, and he was listening to the entire frightening episode from another part of their home.
I got to hear kind of all the dialogue that was happening, and then even them hitting her. I'm running over here. I go to the little safe thing I have here, and I type in my code, and then it pops open. I grab the handgun, and then I slip this on, grab this, and then I'm rushing downstairs.
Fearing for her life, Saragusa decided to lead her attackers towards her.
Now, if you don't have any kids, okay? If you don't have any kids, you need to have one in every bedroom ready to go, okay? Every room ready to go. Now, if you got kids, definitely conceal them and lock those firearms away, but we don't have time. Clearly, there was no children in this house, or they're not saying there were children in this house. So I'm going to have one ready to go, one in the head, one in the chamber, okay? We don't have time to be punching the code in the safe. That is wasting time. Unless you got children. So if you got children, that's another case. But you should have one ready to go outside of your children's view, in a position where your children don't even know at the same time. We don't have time to be playing around with robbers and criminals, okay? We're gonna put them in the hump in the ground, okay? They're gonna get the hump. Their feet are gonna be facing up into the sky because we don't have time. We're not playing around. All right, so you gotta be quicker with that.
Her husband.
So at this point, you're up. What do you tell them?
Like, oh, I remembered where it is. I'll take it to you to it. Like, it's so comical, honestly.
It's not in the pool. Stop playing.
And so how does this is blood here?
Yes, that was from my hand bleeding after it was touching, my head dripped onto my hand.
Surveillance footage captured Saragusa sprinting across her driveway,
It's in here.
leading them to what she hopes.
Okay, I remember this. Okay, I think I remember this. This is not new, but I guess they got an update to this. Okay, I guess she was so traumatized. It's about a year. I want to say this is about a year old. I remember this when it went viral. I remember the day it went viral. But now we got more details of this. Okay, I remember this clip right here. That's crazy. All right, y'all stay on point, man. Y'all stay on point. And I think, did the husband fire back? I think he shot back at him. I forget. Y'all let me know in the chat. Do y'all remember this? Shout out to the 46 people in the building. Make sure y'all smash that like button.
Is in ambush.
Go.
As soon as I turn the corner of these stairs, he's there, waiting at the top. And he tells me to get down. And I'm about like right here when I do. I just hug the side of the wall.
I fired 3 shots. I hit the guy once, I believe in the lower abdomen area.
Attacks on prominent crypto holders.
So he shot one of the suspects, okay? He shot one. Boy, imagine you can't go to the hospital, so why even do this dumb shit? If you go to the hospital, we already gonna know how you got shot. They're gonna report it back to him. So maybe he survived, maybe he didn't. But getting shot in the abdomen, that don't sound too good, okay? That sounds very life-threatening. So he probably ended up dead somewhere. Who knows? Who knows? But you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. And you got 3 attackers running off in your home. You know what I'm saying? You got 3 attackers running off in your home. You need something that's gonna let off some shots or something very loud, okay? You need something very loud. But he was on point and he saved the day.
Holders have been growing. Police say in May, a man in New York was kidnapped, held hostage, and tortured for 3 weeks by men trying to gain access to his Bitcoin account. He escaped with his life, beaten, bloody, and barefoot. That same month, in France, gunmen ambushed the daughter and grandson of a French cryptocurrency boss, attempting to abduct them off the streets of Paris in broad daylight. And it's not just a crypto.
Now, didn't I just say that? Now, they was attempting to do it. I don't want to say this, but they were trying to do it the right way. You got to abduct them because it's going to take too long to try to extract crypto from somebody. You're going to get that. You're going to need their seed phrases. You're going to need their 2-factor identification. You're going to need all these things. You might need their fingerprints. Okay. It's going to take too long. So you have to abduct them. These crypto kidnappers and criminals, if you're not doing it through cyber, you have to abduct the victim. All right. You gotta abduct them. Other than that, you're wasting time And do you actually want to kill somebody for crypto? You know what I'm saying? Do you really want to kill somebody for crypto that you most likely won't get because the time it requires to get it is too long? So is it worth trying to rob somebody? I don't think it's worth it. B Rush, you said it's not about abduct. You have to abduct the loved ones to make. Oh, see, B Rush, you was very sinister. B Rush, you were very sinister, but you're correct. That's the next level. So that's the next level. If you're not going to kidnap the person with the crypto, you got to get their loved ones. So that's very sinister, and you better believe that's a whole nother ball game as well. Okay. I know where I live at. You kidnap somebody, that's a life sentence. I don't know about every other state, but kidnapping, they don't play in certain states. So if you want to try to hold somebody against their will, you're going to fuck around and get a life sentence. So is that even worth it? You got to ask yourself, is that even worth it? Okay. The best way to do it is cyber. Okay. You don't want to come in contact with none of these people for real, because you're setting yourself up for failure. Fizzle Wiz, shout out to you. You find out they are not really, and Center, if you're still in here, I still got you, Center. I ain't forgot about you, Center. I'm still thinking about you. Fizzle, you said till you find out they're not really loved. Oh, okay. B Rush, if someone tries to get me, I ain't giving up nothing. But if someone wants to take my loved one, then I'm giving it up. That makes more sense. Lenny, shout out to you. I already sold my kids for crypto. Lenny, you crazy. You definitely crazy. I believe some of y'all would. So we got B Rush saying he would give it up for his loved ones. And Lenny, you done sold your kids for the crypto. So it's interesting. What's up, Hamid? What's up, bro? Can you check the crypto total chart? I can see a busy. Send a super chat. It could be $1. Send a super chat and I'll cover it. All right, we got a lot to cover right now. So I already got XRP to get to, and several other digital assets. But we'll get to it. Just send a super chat. That's my reminder. Let's finish this. Let's finish this.
Crypto elite being targeted. In 2023, an elderly couple in North Carolina was held hostage by two men posing as construction workers. They zip-tied the couple before threatening to cut off the man's toes, genitalia, and rape his wife before making off with more.
Pause, okay, pause. See, they went all the way extreme, okay? They was trying to cut off the man's genitalia. I'm gonna play that back for y'all if y'all didn't hear that. Okay, they was trying to, is it that serious? You know what I'm saying? Like, I agree with you, B Rush. We ain't giving up shit, but I might have to give it up for my genitalia. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving them up, okay? Crypto or your balls, okay? Crypto or your balls. Y'all men in the comments, pause too. Crypto or your balls? Which one you gonna give up? Because these people were trying to kidnap these people for they testicles. Okay, so if we got any ladies in the chat, no disrespect. Okay, no disrespect. I'm making it entertaining. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it a little entertaining. But crypto or your testicles for the men. Okay, if it comes down to it, I might have to just choose my testicles. Okay, because you can make money back. Okay, you might not can make generational wealth back, but you can make some money to get by. But you can't get your testicles back, okay? You can't get them back. I already said pause, Excalibur. I said pause. Shout out to you, Lawrence. B Rush, you said they straight their starts are wrong. You don't hurt the one that with crypto. You make the owner watch what? Oh yeah, B Rush, you think it's sinister. You think it real sinister. Jude, shout out to you. You picking your testicles. Hector, Excalibur, shout out to y'all, man. Hey, I'm picking my testicles. More reason why you need private security for loved ones when things move. You need to try and hide as much, but there will be signs that something changed with the new wealth. Shout out to you, Gabrielle Rangman, FAFO with this old man. Hamid, what do you think about this crash? We're gonna get into it, Hamid. Let me cook, Hamid. I just started. How long I've been going? 46 minutes. We just getting started. It's Friday. I'm chilling. I appreciate y'all joining. Everybody that's joining, make sure y'all smash the like button. If y'all want to get in the Discord and the Patreon, y'all click the link in the description. I'm gonna start live streaming real time trading sessions come Monday. So if y'all want to get in there and y'all want to get access to my signals, y'all get up in there. B Rush, she said, I'm done for the day. Been watching Bumpy Johnson. Hey, Bumpy Johnson was a bad man too. So let me continue.
Than $150,000 in cryptocurrency. Both men were convicted, and Justice Department officials say the ringleader is now serving $150,000. The couple be Paris in broad daylight. And it's not just the crypto elite being targeted. In 2023, an elderly couple in North Carolina was held hostage by two men posing as construction workers. They zip-tied the couple before threatening to cut off the man's toes, genitalia, and rape his wife before making off with more than $150,000 in cryptocurrency. Both men were convicted, and Justice Department officials say the ringleader is now serving 47 years in prison.
47 years in prison for kidnapping, okay? Is it worth it? And you only got $140,000, something like that. $140,000. That was not worth it, sir. To be honest, all you had to do during that time period was work a job and put your money into XRP, XLM. That's all you had to do. You could have been taking dollar cost average opportunities and investing your money into low price cryptos, and you could have got that $140,000. But no, you want to kidnap people. You don't want to work for it. And to be honest, these people get what they deserve. I ain't got no sympathy for these people. None.
For his involvement in a series of similar attacks. The other is awaiting sentencing. Ari Redboard is the global head of policy for TRM Labs. They're a blockchain intelligence firm that tracks wrench attacks. They issued a report this year analyzing wrench attacks and identified 3 key factors contributing to their rise: the perceived anonymity and irreversibility of cryptocurrency transactions, the public visibility of wealth, and the ease with which personal information can be gathered online.
We've seen a spate of these recently, I think in part because you're seeing copycat type of activity. You know, one gang says, hey, we can do this, and then we can steal these funds and move them at the speed of the internet, and another kind of does the same.
So these are the bullet holes, actually. And there's their blood still, where they were bleeding from.
Because one, this is the blood from one of them being.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So these are still the bullet holes.
Yes. And some fragments.
Caitlin Saragusa and Nick Lee are now taking more precautions. They've hired private security and installed a 12-foot high steel fence around their property.
That's the type of security you need right there. She definitely crypto rich. If you're going to have crypto and you got that money like that and you living privately, get you a big ass 8-foot, 9-foot fence, 12-foot fence with barbed wire at the top of it, okay? Get that barbed wire at the top of it, and that's an extra layer of security. You know what I'm saying? Are they willing to risk getting scraped up and cut up by barbed wire? You know what I'm saying? So they really want your crypto if they were willing to get up there and take that risk. All right. And make it electric too. All right. Make that barbed wire electric just in case they want to cut it. Make sure you give them a little shock as well. And that'll give you time, give you some security systems to alert you that somebody's trying to break into your property through the barbed wire. And by that time, you're already locked and loaded, and you're sitting in your house, and then you already know what entry they're coming through. And me personally, it might be illegal, but I'm going to go ahead and shoot through the door. I know in my state, I know some of the states that y'all live in, you got to wait. Like in California, it sucks for y'all in California. Y'all got to pretty much allow the robber to turn around and flee before y'all can get on their pause, before you start, doing what you got to do, handling your business. But in my state, I got every right to shoot through that door. You know what I'm saying? So some states, Texas, Florida, Louisiana, we can go ahead and just shoot through that door. We're not playing. You want to play silly games? We're going to, you know what I'm saying? We're going to give it to you. B Rush, if you put a carpet over a barbed wire, you can climb it. What even if it's electric? I ain't no expert. But if they got to go through those extent, if they got to go all the way through it with that, then they really want your crypto. And hey, you better be hope. Okay, you better hope. You got something bigger than mine.
As for her attackers, the man who was shot survived, and all have been arrested and charged in connection with the crime.
Damn, so it wasn't even worth it, okay? It wasn't even worth getting shot and put in the hospital and then getting arrested, and then they're gonna throw the books at you.
The crypto thing now there's a lot of concern over security for people who own crypto.
Yeah, I would say if you have crypto and you're public about it, definitely make sure you live somewhere where you can have a gun.
There you go. For all you liberals out there, you know, I don't get into politics, but for all you people that's conservative and, oh, you ain't got a gun, people shouldn't have guns. If you own crypto and you watching my channel, you might want to live somewhere where you got a firearm, okay? We're not playing. No, don't advertise what you got. Do y'all security checks, etc. I'm just here to teach technical analysis, okay? I learn how to trade. Just know me as a trader. Once this shit pop off, I'm done with crypto. I'm going straight to the I'm going straight to the futures markets, and we're going to be day trading, okay? So I talk about crypto because it's interesting and it trades. That's all I care about. Other than that, y'all don't know me. Y'all don't know me from nothing else but trading.
What a story, and clearly not a one-off here. It's a trend. So, Shimon, what is law enforcement doing to try to stop these attacks?
John, you're absolutely right. It is a trend, and it's happening all across the world. One of the things that law enforcement is doing is they're trying to work with people all around the world, partners all around the world, to try and learn more about this, to work with them, because this kind of crime is now stretching everywhere. The other thing, there is a lot of misconception about crypto and the idea that it can't be traced. Well, as we saw in some cases, they have been able to trace the crypto, and what the law enforcement is doing now is they're trying to work with private partners, people who know how to trace this stuff. It's called blockchain tools, and working with those firms to try and find some of these culprits, some of these bad guys that are doing this, to try and prevent it from happening. So it's a lot of work, but certainly stiffer penalties, more prosecutions. That's what we're going to be seeing in the future, John.
It'll be interesting to see. As I said, Shimon, what a story. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was an interesting story, and I remember when that took place. A year or two ago. I remember that, and it was a crazy story. We got some further updates on it. But shout out to y'all joining, man. Shout out to the 50 people joining, 52 people. If y'all want to sign up to the Patreon, y'all come over here, click the link in the description. Trying to fill up these spots. Please subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. So let's go ahead and get into some markets. Center, I still got you. Center, let me know if you're still in the live stream. Frozen, keep your still on your person at all times. Hell yeah. Make sure you have something that will change their life in an instant. Hell yeah. And they instantly regret once they get popped. Okay. We not going for that shit. Okay. We on point. Y'all make sure y'all remain sober. Okay. Remain sober out there. Because when you're sober, you got a tactical advantage over people that ain't sober. You got to stay ready to be ready, okay? Stay ready to be ready. Get some firearm training, okay? Buy a firearm. Hire some security. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. And hopefully institutional custody comes sooner than we think, okay? So that some of y'all that have a lot of crypto, y'all don't have to sit here and hold for so long personally. Hopefully y'all can partner up with some institutions and they do some institutional custody. Yes, stay strapped. Night Owl said, right, no drinking. That's huge. That's a huge one, boss. Yes, you got to stay sober out here. Okay, for the people that's drugging and, you know, got habits. Trust me, I had habits at one point as well, but now that we moving sharply, you think better. You got an advantage over your attacker. Because you're on point. Now, if you just somebody who's freely, you got wealth and you like to, because I'm assuming a lot of people in crypto are going to be doing hard drugs once they get some money. And those are the people that's going to fail. So y'all stay sober. Like, shout out to you, Daryl. Shout out to everybody just joining. Who else shouted me out? Appreciate y'all joining, man. 52 people in the building, man. Trying to build my Patreon up. Build my Patreon up, so y'all subscribe. Let me see. Let's come over here to the charts. I'm gonna get into the markets. All right. First asset, XRP. Let's get into XRP. All right, so XRP is currently trading at 296. Coleman, what you mean? What you? Oh, what up? What up? Okay, what up, Coleman? Shout out to you, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody joining. Shout out to my new subscribers. Appreciate y'all joining. So it is currently the 1st of August. We just began the new month of trading. Okay, we're in the new month. It is current. XRP is currently trading at $2.96. This is a 3-month time frame. Now, by looking at this 3-month time frame, all right, looking at this 3-month time frame, y'all in the chat, what is the current market profile that we're in? What market profile are we currently in? And let me bring up my webcam. There we go. What's the current market profile? I'm gonna wait for some responses. Fizzle, you said expansion. Daryl, you said expansion. Okay. Hamid, on the 3-month time frame, does this look like a retracement on the 3-month time frame? Remember, the higher time frame has more influence over price. So large money institutions are working on these time frames up here on the higher time frame. This is where they do a lot of their money movement, okay, through the higher time frame forecasting, etc. So they're using these higher time frames. But this definitely does not look like a retracement. Now, you might be looking at the candle, okay? You might be looking at the current candle. But what I'm looking at as I zoom out in price, I'm looking at the past several, at least the past year right here. So what I got highlighted right here is the past year's price action. All right, this is 1 year from July of last year to the end of July right now. All right, so that is 1 year's worth of price action right there. So with that being said, what's the current trend in price for XRP? No, you good, B-Rush, you good. We're not down at Hyman, we're not at the weekly yet. We're gonna get down there. You always want to start on the higher time frame in price. You always want to start on the higher time frame. The higher time frame is going to give you the overall view on price. Are y'all concerned? Y'all tell me in the chat. Are y'all currently concerned about price right now in this bullish market, in this expansion higher? Is there anything to be nervous about? Y'all let me know in the chat. Is there currently anything to be nervous about in price action right now at this moment in time for XRP? Shout out to the 51 people in the live stream. Please subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Y'all sign up to the Patreon if y'all want to learn technical analysis and learn how to trade and be a part of the community. But I'm asking y'all right now, is there anything to be nervous about with XRP as far as price action when you zoom out to a long-term chart? Where's the engagement? Looking for the engagement. Appreciate the engagement, Ed. You said not at this time, Hyman. You said no. So, all right, when you zoom out in price, there's nothing to be concerned about. Big beat down. Shout out to you. Not that I can see. So everything looks steady. Everything looks good. Now, when you should start to be nervous, which you shouldn't be nervous, okay? You should never be nervous. Understand what you're invested in, understanding what you're doing. If we decide to just for whatever reason, sell off, extremely bearish, and again, this is still valid until we completely move away from it. What is this in the chat? What is this I'm highlighting on a 3-month time frame? This is still valid as far as I'm concerned until we start to just move completely away from it and create new market structure. Yes, y'all are correct in the chat. It's a fair value gap, okay? It's a BISI. So let me highlight this on the 3-month time frame. Now, there's another one on the 6-month time frame, but I'm just going to keep y'all right here on the 3-month. Now, it'll be very bearish if we decide to trade all the way back down to these levels right here, $1.78, etc. Now, I'm not concerned about that right now. I'm still bullish because we need to, as we zoom out, we can see we're in a buy model, a market maker buy model. It's another word for an expansion higher. All right, or bullish, whatever you want to say to allow you to understand price. All right, so every one of these candles, each individual candle on the 3-month time frame takes 3 months to complete. So we just ended the month of July, which starts the first month of the third quarter. July starts the first month of the third quarter. And now we're currently in the second month of the third quarter, which is August. And as you can see with the current candle, we have 2 months left to complete this candle. So we still have a long time. We got 2 months, so roughly 60 days until we complete this candle. So this candle right here is gonna start by opening at a low. It's gonna create a low. It's gonna go high. It's gonna do a lot of fluctuation until it decides to close. Okay, is this all we get for the third quarter, or do we continue to pump higher going into the fourth quarter? Y'all can let me know in the chat what y'all think. Let me read these comments. Planet Gravitate. You said zooming out looks like the top could be in, but also can be shake off going to a leg up before entering the bear market. Planet Gravity, what bear market? Okay, if you're brand new to my channel, understand it's levels to this. Okay, what bear market? I'm gonna zoom out. What bear market do y'all see currently? Don't be concerned with no bear market. Another thing is we don't subscribe to bear markets over here. We prefer to expansion higher, expansion lower. It doesn't matter, because you know why? We can make money in both directions. Sign up to the Patreon if y'all want to understand. We can make money. So there's nothing to fear. If we can make money in both directions, there's nothing to be concerned about. Ain't no bear market. If you can make money selling XRP down and shorting it, what bear market are you referring to? Huh? What bear market? If you can short it, what bear market? As we've seen today in the stock market. All right, let me pull that up right quick. I'm just gonna highlight this for y'all. I'm gonna come back to XRP 1 second. Let's go pull up the S&P right quick, which we was in there trading. I'm actually putting money in people's pockets. That's not arrogant or cocky. That's just confidence. All right. So as I come over here to the stock market, the S&P 500, look at this. This will be considered a bear market to the crypto community. All right. This will be, we're in the bear market. But no, we in here shorting this, making money in both directions. We're making money going higher. We're making money going lower. Okay. So I don't subscribe to a bear market. Y'all got to lose the terms. That's all retail concepts. When you watch my channel, ain't nothing retail about my channel. All right. We are in here shorting this down to a discount. Okay. I'm just showing you down to this fair value gap and other levels in price. And we're being profitable. So now let's come back to XRP. If y'all want to get more insight to that, sign up to the Patreon. All right, let's come back to XRP. So again, XRP on a higher time frame, 3-month time frame, is very bullish, very strong. We already dropped down to discount on this time frame back in the second quarter of the year. We dropped down to discount. They dropped it down to 61 cents. And ever since then, we expanded higher. We created new all-time highs. So from the 3-month, let's go down to the monthly. Remember, we got 2 months left on the 3-month. So let's go down to the monthly time frame. On the monthly time frame for XRP, we just began the month today. Okay, look at the candle. All right, so we need to determine a directional bias. So y'all in the chat, all directional bias means is direction. All right, so do you see it going higher? Do you see it going lower? Or do you see it trading sideways? So for y'all in the chat, for the new month, the new monthly candle, and if you know, every month is going to seek for liquidity above or below the market. We got 4 weeks inside of this candle. So y'all in the chat, what side do you want to see price reach for? Is it going to want to come up and take out all the liquidity above the market? Or is it going to want to drop down and take out the liquidity below the market? Y'all pick a side. It's very simple. It's not complicated. Y'all in the chat, let me know y'all directional bias. If you're brand new to the channel, please subscribe. Sign up to the Patreon if you want to learn this skill set. I'm going to be live streaming Monday, the markets, the futures markets. So if y'all want to get in there, I advise y'all to get in there. I'm taking about 50 people. So get up in there. So big beat down. You said take out the shorts. Okay. Hyman, take out liquidity below. Okay, we got 2 lows. Okay, Ragman, low. Okay, short. So it's damn near unanimous. All right. So y'all are unanimously saying Y'all want to see price come down, take out liquidity. So let's take a closer look in price. So, okay, there's 31 days inside of, let me tell you again, it's 30 to 31 days inside of these monthly candles, okay? There's 4 weekly candles, sometimes 5 inside of these monthly candles. So we need to take a closer look at price. So y'all are telling me bearish. So there's two sides of the market. There is a discount side of the market and there is a premium side of the market. I give you both sides of the spectrum, both sides of the coin. If you can understand what side is which, it gives you an advantage, okay? So from the monthly, let's go down to the weekly time frame. Okay, on the weekly time frame, we just began the month of August. So this is not the first week of August because August fell on today, Friday. So this was the last week of July, this week, this weekly candle. We have 2 days and 1 hour left to complete this candle. And then we're going to open up on Sunday. And on Sunday, we will have more information. So far, this week, and the same thing I just asked y'all on the monthly candle. So far this week, we opened up and I asked y'all, I believe I asked y'all, do y'all want to see price come up, take out the previous week's highs, or do you want to see it come down, take out the previous week's lows? So as I zoom in, do you think it's random? Because that ain't random at all, okay? Is it random that price drops down this week and takes out the sell side liquidity? Huh? Is it random? Is it random that price takes out the sell side liquidity? Ike, you say you thinking higher. I'm gonna also tell y'all it can do both in 1 week. Okay, when price is moving very volatile and very fast, it can do both in 1 week. It can go down. If you're bullish, you want to see it drop down, take out the liquidity below the market, smart money accumulate, and then send it higher. Okay, you want to be buying when price goes down. So how many times have I told y'all you want to be a buyer of an asset when price is going down? Now overall, we're still bullish when you zoom out. But as they retrace price to offer efficiency and discount, that is smart money in there accumulating at a discount. So y'all that are watching this chat, you want to think like smart money. You want to think like smart money. Victor, once you get enough people, you won't be live streaming. Yeah, I'm gonna be live streaming, Victor. Why wouldn't I be you talking about the Patreon, the Discord. So yes, initially once I get enough people, I'm gonna privatize it. It's only gonna be exclusive for the members inside of the Patreon. So if you want to get access, y'all come over here, y'all click the link in the description, the top of the description, this tier right here, the mentorship and signals. So I'm in there mentoring y'all, but now I'm gonna start live and streaming this 5 days a week. All right, this is gonna be live stream 5 days a week. So I'm gonna start live streaming it 5 days a week. And if you're in the Discord, you already know what's going on in there. So if you want to get in there, sign up. That's where it goes down at. It's slowly growing. I'm trying to get to about 50 to 100 people, but I'm thinking about capping it off at 50. So if y'all want to get in there, y'all sign up for that. And also I got lessons. All right. Got lessons as well. And I got a testimony. So y'all be looking out for the testimonies here on my, I got so many testimonies inside of the Discord. So people actually seeing results, even people that's in there practicing, they see the potential. So it's not no play. It's all business in there. So we handling business, and it's a learning environment. So if I'm going to create a learning environment, I'm going to make it private. Okay. So y'all make sure y'all sign up to that if y'all want to gain access to that. So let me come back over here to XRP. Appreciate it, Victor, though, for the super chat. And Victor, did you want me to analyze something? Let me know if you want me to analyze something. You sent $5, so if you want me to analyze, let me know in the chat before I move on. Because again, we just chilling, going over XRP. And also Center, if you're still in here, Center, this is for you as well. All right, so do you think it's random? All right, do you think it's random that we drop down and we take out last week's low, and now we're just kind of ranging right there at that low? I don't think that's random. All right. And also, y'all in the chat, this is a weekly time frame. What is this right here? What is this right here? What is this area in price right here? You say you think it's going to bounce? Okay, I appreciate it, Victor. Planet Gravity, you said this happens every cycle. Big B down. Yes, y'all are correct. It's a big B down. All it is a retracement in price, bro. It's not no bull bear cycle. It's just a retracement in price. I can show you other assets where this move, this is normal. Big B down. Excuse me. Planet Gravity. That's what I'm talking to. Planet Gravity. The price action only does 4 things, okay? Now watch this. Y'all in the chat, what are the 4 things that price does? All right. All you got to do is name one, and whoever doesn't name one, y'all name the other. What are the 4 things that price action does? Because price is algorithmic. It likes to repeat over and over again. What are the 4 things? Shout out to you to the straight path. Okay. Shout out to you, Ike. Expansion. Shout out to you, Ed. Consolidation. Ike. Retracement. Appreciate the engagement. So we got consolidation, expansion, retracement, and what's the other one that price generically does? It repeats over and over again. What's the last one? Consolidation, expansion, retracement. What are the 4 things that price action does that repeats over and over again? It's like a script. It repeats over and over again. Like we already said, consolidation, expansion, retracement. What's the 4th one? What's the 4th one? Appreciate y'all subscribing, man. Appreciate y'all joining. Not injection. You never heard me saying injection. Consolidation. Somebody gonna say it. I'm not moving on till somebody says it, okay? I'm not moving on until somebody says it. Consolidation, expansion, retracement, and then what? Shout out to you, Hamid. Reversal. Now resist. So the four scripts that price does: consolidation, expansion, retracement, reversal. Say it with me: consolidation, expansion, retracement, reversal. Consolidation, expansion, retracement, reversal. Y'all got it? There y'all go. Those are the 4 profiles that price action only does. It doesn't do nothing else. You don't see it do a sideways bird pattern. You don't see it do a chicken leg wing. You don't see it do none of this, okay? You don't see the moons and the stars aligning. No, price is algorithmic, it's coded, and it repeats the same functions all the time. Consolidation, expansion, retracement, reversal. So if you want more details on what that looks like, sign up to the Patreon, because I've done it so many times on my channel. So if you're brand new, you might not be aware of it. But you can clearly see a long-term consolidation right here for XRP on the weekly time frame. It was some retracement in there on the higher time frame. And then boom, expansion. Okay. After it expands for the past several weeks, what is it doing? Retracing back inside of the range. Okay. Because when they retrace it back inside of the range, what are they doing? They're offering a discount opportunity for institutions and smart money. Okay. Not for y'all. Y'all not supposed to know this. They putting fear into y'all thinking, oh, it's a bear market coming. So you think. That's all I'm going to say. So you think it's a bear market coming, but you don't know the basic scripts of price action. All right. They're just putting fear into you. Oh, the bear market because it's selling off. If you're scared, go to church. All right. If you're scared, you need to enroll in a church somewhere. All right. You need to go give tithes if you're scared. These markets are, until you understand what's going on, these markets are definitely, it can definitely put fear into you. But I ain't got no fear. I ain't got no fear of these markets because I understand exactly what the algorithm is trying to do. For the people in the Patreon, people in the Discord, y'all are seeing this every day. How the hell am I calling the market with like 90% accuracy every day? Okay? Because I have an understanding, because I've been doing this for 5 years every day. All right. So again, y'all might want to lock in with me because I'm only going to make it limited. Once we hit a certain number, I'm making it limited. So y'all click the link in the description, sign up to the Patreon. Living proof. After I get off live, I'm posting my testimonials. Okay. Everybody in the Patreon, I'm posting it on YouTube. So by this being a weekly fair value gap / BISI, price can return back down to this. Ike, you said like yesterday they closed that monthly candle just under 303. Yep. It's not random, Ike. It's not random. So you can see this weekly candle. We got 2 days and 1 hour left. So Saturday and on Sunday, we will close this candle and then we will open up the new weekly candle. And I don't believe we're done, okay? I don't believe we're done. I think we could come down and come tap this right here. Now let's look to the left of the chart. And y'all tell me what this is right here. I want to see how many people get this correct as well. There's so many things I can refer to. You said if you had a spare dollar, you would have joined last week. You can join whenever you're ready. Big beat down, because people are actually in there making money. Okay, people in there really seeing money. All right, so I don't know how many services going to help you make money real time. So what is this right here that I'm highlighting? Okay, you see this right here, this area and price right here. What is this that I'm highlighting? It's also a weekly candle. It's also a weekly candle. What is this that I'm highlighting in the chat? Not a SIBI. Okay, all right, check it out. It was a SIBI, okay? It was a SIBI. Yes, you're right. It was a SIBI. Yes, Victor, you're right. It was a SIBI, sell side and buy side inefficiency. But what happens when we trade back to it? Okay, what happens when we trade back to it and through it? What does this SIBI turn into? What does this SIBI turn into? Shout out to you, Hamid. That's an inverted BISI. Inverted SIBI. Look, we create this SIBI and this form, check it out. This form back in January 2025, all right? January 2025, so the top of the year. And guess what? Price returns back to it. Okay, it returns back to it and it closes. And then this candle opens inside of it. It uses it as support. Let me calibrate this right quick. It uses it as support, and then boom, it expands higher, okay? In that expansion higher, we take out the all-time high over here. Take out the buy-side liquidity, all-time high right there. That was smart money who accumulated at a discount, because y'all are retail. All y'all know is buy and hold, okay? That's all y'all know. Now, you can learn how to improve your skill set, but a lot of y'all, that's all y'all know is buy and hold, okay? So, but smart money, which is institutional capital, they have enough funds where they can buy it at a discount, and then they can take profit up here. All right, they can take profit at that swing high, and that's exactly what they did. And just a week or two ago, I told y'all on live how many people got liquidated, because guess what? They was trying to buy the breakout, but they don't know what the algorithm is doing. People up here at $3.99. Oh, $3.39. People at $3.39 was taking out leverage trading contracts, and they was trying to buy the breakout. And also people that like to long-term invest, they was throwing money in fear of missing out and buying at $3.39. That's exactly what they did just 2 weeks ago. I guarantee you. I put money on it. I put everything on my soul on that. People was trying to buy the breakout. How do I know that? And what does smart money do? They offload their long positions and then they sell it back down to discount. And everybody that was going long got liquidated, or they are in the red or in the negative. Okay, just like that. Because smart money wants to buy it back at a discount. That's the game that's being played. And a lot of y'all don't know the game. So that's why I say sign up to the Patreon if y'all want to lock in, because you can actually learn the game of trading. Okay, it's definitely a psychological game. But they offloaded the long positions. They sold it down to a discount, scooped up at a discount. So do you think it's random? Do you think it's random how we return to this inversion fair value gap? Is it random that we drop down and take out the sell side liquidity right there and then trade through that and come down and tap the top of the inversion gap? Is that random? Is that random? I don't think that's random. Is that convincing? Y'all tell me in the chat. Is that convincing enough to y'all that something else is going on behind price? Is that more than enough convincing? Shout out to you, Ike. No, you agree, Ike. Shout out to you. Big beat down. Nope. How can I take a small little segment in price that is clear as day, it's a gap in price, and then I just drag it all the way to the right of my chart, and then look how price uses it as support? Now let's go down to the daily time frame. All right, let's drop down a little closer. Let's go down to the daily. And then on the daily time frame, which is the lower time frame below the weekly, as I drop down to the daily, you can see us in a sell model, okay? To the left is a market maker buy model. All right, this is what y'all retail love to be involved in, this straight up price action. That's all y'all know. But y'all are not aware that price can turn around and reverse and retrace and go the opposite direction. And y'all say this is a crash. When, to be honest, there are smart money inside of this making millions and billions of dollars selling it back down to a discount. And then once they drop it down to discount, they accumulate more and then go higher. In the same process of them dropping it down to discount, they're liquidating long position traders, okay? Long traders that went long in futures contracts and leverage contracts. They got liquidated. People that don't know how to trade with stop losses. And also people that was buying XRP trying to chase the premium. Now you're stuck in the red trying to hold. So you can see a sell-off and we're respecting these price levels, okay? Now on the daily time frame, let me show you precision. So this was a BISI right here, clearly. This was a BISI, okay? And then we sell off, retrace down into it. And we hung out inside of this, okay? We hung out inside of this for several days, about a week. And then we cut through it. As we cut through it, it becomes an inversion. Now this BISI becomes inverted. We don't throw away fair value gaps. We can always return to them and reuse them, all right? So in the process of this selling off, this candle right here, it trades back up into it. Now let me draw a Fibonacci right quick. Let's show you the quadrants from the fair value gap high down to the fair value gap low. And let me reset this. This is my TGIF tool. That's more advanced. I'll teach it to y'all later. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Normally on Fridays, we see certain things that aren't random in price. So I'll teach that on another day. I'm gonna say that for the Patreon though. Right here. All right. Damn it. Let me reset this. And if y'all just joining, man, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all joining. We got 50 people in the building. Definitely appreciate y'all joining on this Friday. Appreciate y'all joining on this Friday. Got to remove some of this stuff, declutter this chart. All right, just like that. Boom. All right, so what I'm highlighting is, appreciate you, Kwame. Shout out to you. What I'm highlighting is this candle right here. Okay, now once we trade through the inversion fair value gap, we just cut through it. Okay, it's very choppy too. The market was high resistance, but we cut through it. And then look at this candle right here. Do you think it's random before it completely sells off that this candle, it opens up at the top and it trades up and touches this level right here? And then once it goes up, uses that as a resistance level or a selling opportunity, and then decides to sell off just like that and attack this liquidity pool right here, which was the liquidity from last week. All right. I don't think that's random. And then in the same time, we drop down inside of this right here. Y'all in the chat, what is this highlighted right here? It's not random. This is a daily. Remember, the higher time frame is more influential and superior over price. So what is this right here that I'm highlighting? All right. Yes, Ed, shout out to you. It's a BISI, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. So you can see where price is currently hanging out inside right here. It's not random. You see the fair value gap. It's not random. Now, if I didn't highlight this, you wouldn't know shit about price if you're brand new. But here I am highlighting this same information for y'all. We can see we trading. Why is price just hanging inside of this? And then check it out. The market opens. Here in 3 minutes, the market closed, the daily candle closed, and we're going to get a new daily candle print. And that's going to be influential to see what we do going into Saturday and how we close the week. All right. So we're going to wait for that. We're going to wait for the next 3 minutes. In the meantime, I appreciate y'all joining. Y'all make sure y'all sign up for the Patreon if y'all want to tap in with me. Looking for 50 spots. We're doing live streams with the trading service, the signal service. So make sure y'all go get y'all spots. So I'm just sitting here waiting 2 minutes and 37 seconds, 2 minutes and 35 seconds. I want to see how this new daily candle opens for XRP. And it's not just going to be for XRP. It's going to be for the other markets as well. So let me take a quick break right quick. I'm coming right back. Let me take a quick intermission. Y'all tell me how this candle opens here in a few minutes. I'll be right back. 1 second. All right, y'all, I'm back. We got 1 minute left. 1 minute for the new daily candle to open for XRP. What's up, For Profits? Appreciate you joining. If y'all just joining, man, make sure y'all smash that like button. Y'all tap in with me in the Patreon, trying to build the community up. Tap in. I don't think you're going to regret it. It's been a good experience so far. Got a lot of great feedback. So y'all tap in. If y'all want to learn this skill set or you want to get some signals, tap in with me. So we got 40 seconds left. 40 seconds left and we'll get the new daily candle open for XRP. I think XRP still wants to come down lower. I think it wants to pretty much possibly dig deeper into this fair value gap on the weekly time frame. Now we can use this inversion, but we need to see how we close the week first. Once we get that weekly candle close, I have more information on XRP. But there's nothing to panic right now about. They're offering a discount, okay? They're offering a discount, so nothing really to panic about. All right. If y'all want me to review a market, y'all send a super chat. It could be $1, it could be whatever. So if y'all want me to review anything, it could be anything. It could be fart coin, okay? Y'all send a super chat. Tino, reversal. Fizzle, I'm thinking 280. Let's look at the fair value gap. There we go. Boom. Just like that. So the new daily candle is open and it looks pretty bearish. Okay. It looks like it wants to go ahead and sell off. It is currently Asia. So Asia session begins at 8 o'clock p.m., 12 o'clock midnight Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to drop down the lower time frames here shortly and we're going to take a closer look at price. But right now, let's zoom out a little bit. We just began Saturday's trading. If you're in the United States, it's not Saturday yet, but it's already Saturday in Asia. So Asia session has began and it looks like it might have some volatility going on right now. All right. So night out. Sorry, boss. I hope that it tanks so I can buy more. Hey, night out. If it does, I ain't tripping because you already know we getting opportunities in the other markets. Okay. I ain't tripping on what XRP does. I bought it at cheap. I bought it at discount. Now it's up. Now we just holding. Ike, you said open at the right at the bottom of the fair value gap. Yep. Ike, it ain't random, Ike. It's not random at all. So you see how price is moving already, just hanging out inside of the fair value gap. Just hanging out inside of the fair value gap, etc. It's not really random. Let's take a look. Let's zoom out right quick. Let's go out to the weekly. Now we need that weekly candle to print. So we got about a day and some change. For profits, does the beginner mentorship come with the does the beginner membership come with the mentorship? No, it doesn't. The beginner. So let me come over here right quick. All right, the beginner comes with about 20 videos. Now I'm about to start adding more to it in the pro lessons. So the beginner lessons are for people that want to get a foundation and a fundamental to technical analysis. So if you're brand new and you want to start applying certain tools, so I'm giving you actual tools to apply to your charts. I'm showing you what liquidity is. I'm showing you what fair value gaps are. I'm showing you how to use them. I'm explaining a whole bunch of them. So I got a lot of private videos inside of this that you can watch at your own pace. You can study it and apply the information. I already got people that have studied this, and then once they come over to the mentorship and the signals, they be doing their own thing. Okay, so some of the people that went through the beginner, they're already doing their own thing. And I just released the pro lesson. So this is more advanced pertaining to futures trading. So it's just even way more advanced skills that you can apply, way more advanced tools that you can apply. But for the signals, I'm going to start live streaming this Monday. I'm going to start initially doing it publicly for free, live streaming it. But eventually, as the Patreon grows and the Discord grows, I'm going to make it exclusive for the members only. All right. So I will be live streaming just for members only. So if y'all want to sign up for that, and also these members are making money as well. But by me doing it live, just enhances, it just takes it to another level. Okay. Me doing it live streaming takes what I'm trying to demonstrate and giving signals to a whole nother level. So for y'all that are in there, I just think live streaming it will take it to the next level, and it'll give you visuals on what to look for in price. All right. Some people are busy. Some people, if you at work and you want to glance at your phone and you see I'm live streaming it, and you see me charting it up, and then I send the signal through Discord, you can visually see what your trade is doing. So Ike, I think it's going to trade through the upside now. Gentel, I'm tired of buying more. I'm just ready to get this, ready for this to go. Hey man, they're going to keep wearing y'all out. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say y'all need to learn the skill set of trading. All right. Learn the skill set and tap in with what I got going on in my Patreon, because it takes it. Okay. For y'all that in the Patreon, watch this. Y'all in the Patreon, y'all in the Discord, that's in the Signal service and the mentorship. Do y'all constantly worry about crypto every day like you used to? Y'all let me know in the chat. Is crypto always on your mind like it used to be? Or are you focused on other opportunities that are out there right now? And it's way better than y'all people that trade meme coins and crypto. All right, it's just a whole nother world. But for the people that's in there, do you stress out about what price is doing in crypto every day? Huh? For profits, I'm signing up for now for the beginner as we speak. Okay, for profits, I see you inside of the Discord. For profits, appreciate you joining. All right. Ed DG, you can't wait for it. You can't wait for it to go higher. You need to take the other opportunities to make money. Exactly. So for the people that know how to make extra income, extra streams of income, you're not worried about your asset and it freeing you every day. You got to learn new skill sets. You got to take opportunities of different things, different markets, because if you don't know, crypto is not a get rich overnight market anymore. Okay. It's a long-term investment. It trades like stocks. Okay. Crypto, which is a long-term investment, trades exactly like the stock market. It's a long-term asset. So those days of getting rich, unless you bought it so low, all right, those days are over with. Now it's a multi-year, multi-decade asset class. All right. So that's not about to change anytime soon. Yeah. What's crypto? Lawrence, other opportunities. Shout out to you, Lawrence. Shout out to you, Raymond. Y'all both are in the Discord and the Patreon, and y'all see every day. But guess what? I'm about to start live streaming it, Lawrence. I'm about to start live streaming it, and it's only going to enhance it. So I'm going to start that Monday. All right. I'm going to start that Monday. So be looking out for that. So y'all tap in with me. So XRP just opened up on the weekly candle. Okay. It just opened up. It's not the weekly, the daily. So Saturday has begun. Now let's take a closer look at price. And we're going lower. Okay. I'm already seeing the weakness. It's definitely going lower. Hector, I need money for today right now, and signals are a big help. Thank you for the signal service. I appreciate it, Hector. I'm going to use that as social proof. Okay. Let me screenshot that right quick. I'm going to use that as social proof. And hey, I got a lot of social proof if y'all think if you think it's cap. Okay. For y'all that know me and y'all been watching me for a while do this, y'all know the precision that I'm working with. There's not too many people that actually, especially nobody in the crypto world, especially nobody in the YouTube community. Now in the trader world, it's a different environment. But I'm applying my trading skills to crypto every day. So, but if y'all follow crypto influencers and shit like that, they have no idea about what's going on in price action. They will tell y'all that price, it needs utility for no. Y'all don't know nothing about what's going on. All right. How do I know price is going lower? How do I know price is going lower? Let's pull up my weekly dividers. All right, so y'all definitely tap in. Let me clean some of this up right quick. Let me clean some of this. I know it looks crazy, but that's technical analysis. Okay, that just show you what I'm showing you on this chart. This just shows you how much detail goes into what the hell I do. All right, and if you want to learn this skill set, I'm teaching it in my damn Discord. I'm teaching it. All right, so y'all tap in. There are people every day that just sit around. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit around. You got to make shit happen. You need to learn new skills. All right, you need to learn new skills. So what I'm doing is I'm going down intraday, intra-week in price. All right. So we drop down. Okay. Watch this. So in between, let me clear some of this up right quick. Let's take away all the fair value gaps. And all I want to do is focus on liquidity. All right. Let's take away the weekly fair value gap. Let's take away the daily fair value gap. And let me take away this right here. And all I want to do is focus on liquidity. Where's the liquidity? Because price is always going to seek liquidity first. Gentel, so you don't believe utility is going to drive price very high? Gentel, yes, I do. But there's other factors and elements in price. All right. Price is its own entity. All right. Utility, just like news, is already baked into price. But price is its own entity. Now, I'm gonna let you ponder on that. I'm gonna let you figure that out on your own, because if it's its own entity, price does its own thing. I wouldn't be sitting up here saying price is algorithmic, and I can go through any asset class, any market, and show you the same repetitive functions in price, the same exact things in price. So if I could see this in the markets and it ain't random, what makes me believe utility is the only thing that's going to drive price when the markets are coded, when the markets are algorithmic? All right. For y'all that in the Patreon, y'all seeing that. Y'all seeing it every day. All right. It's damn near 90% strike rate in the Patreon. And I'm guiding y'all when on how to get in there and when not to be in there. I'm actually coaching y'all and teaching y'all how to trade. And if you get that experience, nobody can take this away from you. I've been doing this for a while, so it is what it is. So y'all in the chat, in between each one of these vertical trend lines, all right, represents 1 week's worth of price. So as you can see, this current week in price just been selling off, going lower. It's not random. So what's the first thing I tell y'all to identify when you're on the hourly time frame? Ike, you said I agree. We currently have utility and price doesn't reflect it yet. And you're 100% right, Ike. It's obvious as hell. Like, y'all, utility is baked in price, just like news and other factors. It's already baked in. They don't need you. They, like you said, Ike, they already have the utility. They already have the technology to move money back and forth worldwide. So why doesn't price reflect that? Because it ain't time yet. All right. And the markets are based on timing. The markets are algorithmic. It's time yet. Y'all in the chat, y'all in the Patreon, what side of the market, what's the first thing we look for when we drop down to the hourly time frame? And I'm viewing the market from this perspective. What's the first thing that we look for? Y'all tell me in the chat. Y'all tell me in the chat. Shout out to you, Daryl. Shout out to you. Daryl, I want to see you in the, I understand. I'm not everybody's situation there different, but Daryl, you a day one. I want to see you get involved with us up in there. You know what I'm saying? You're day one. And Daryl, you probably over there killing it. So you might be somebody who don't need this shit, to be honest. You probably, because you've been watching my free YouTube. How many of y'all been rocking with me? Ike, you've been with me for a while. You seen the growth. How many of y'all been following me when I've been doing this for free? All right. Let's come to my YouTube channel. All right. And a lot of my videos are not listed. They're there, but they're not listed. Let's come to my YouTube channel. I'm just kind of rebranding my channel, rebranding what I do. And let's go all the way back. You know what I'm saying? Some videos are not listed. Okay. I got a ton of videos not listed. But who actually went through this 7 months ago? Okay. 7 months ago, I was not monetized. I don't think I was on camera, to be honest. I don't even think I was camming up on 7 months ago. But who remembers doing this XRP decoded technical analysis masterclass? Because a lot of y'all went through this and actually learned for free. I dropped this for free on my channel. It got almost 900 views. And that was just me doing it for free. Lenny, you said me? Shout out to you, Lenny. Shout out to you, Ike. Yeah, man. Daryl, you remember? Oh, well, yes, boss. I found you in December 2024. Ike, I'm coming as soon as I can retire, and that's not long from now. Just get the value. I have 130 employees. Oh man, Ike, 130. Man, I hear that, for profit. So the only way to connect Discord is using your laptop. No, you can do it through your mobile. You can do it. You can do it through all devices, but as soon as you connect it. You're connected through all devices. Shout out to you, Hamid. So for y'all that are brand new, I did this free masterclass. Look, come on, man. Like, how many people in crypto, influencers, and this was all done for free. How many people are going to go 3 hours? Okay. A 3-hour masterclass. And I'm sitting here showing y'all these concepts that I'm showing y'all right now for free. Okay. For free. Now, everything ain't inside of this. But I laid it out for y'all favorite digital asset, okay? And it kind of caught slow traction, but I did it. A 3-hour live stream where I'm going through straight technical analysis, all right? Hami, you said I was there from day one. So shout out to my day ones. Okay. I appreciate the day ones. Shout out to you, Lawrence. Shout out to you, OL. Shout out to you, Lenny. Shout out to you, Daryl. Shout out to you, Ed. Shout out to y'all. So if y'all brand new to my channel, I'm not new to this. Okay. I'm not new to this. All right. So I've been doing this for a very long time, 5 years, not YouTube, but, and a lot of my videos aren't even listed. So I delisted a lot of my videos because the branding, my thumbnails was looking crazy. Okay. So I'm in a different space now, starting to grow, and y'all been witnessing the growth. Okay. I don't know how many people been here when I first started my shorts. Okay. This is how I started my YouTube channel. I started YouTube with shorts, and I'm showing you what we do on the day-to-day in the market. No. I don't need the music. But yeah, damn, how do I mute this? Anyway, let me go back. But yeah, I don't know how many people, this is how I started my YouTube channel, just through shorts, okay? And I'm posting the same shit that y'all are in the Patreon, the same things y'all in the Discord viewing. Now y'all see it's real, okay? It's not fake. Some people was like, nah, that ain't real. No, this shit is very real, okay? You can go make $800 in seconds. You can go make $1,700 a day. You can go make $4,000 a day, okay? You can go make $500 in 20 minutes. All right. You can go make $900 in 15 minutes. This is all possible. This is what I was doing when I first started my channel. And in videos, I don't have time to be editing. Okay. Videos, these are trade examples that I do every day when I'm in the market. I have trade examples, and some of these y'all are catching on live stream. So again, this is what I do. Okay. This is what I do. So when I'm on live stream, I'm kind of doing some entertainment shit. Treat me as such. Treat me as a analyst. Treat me as a trader first. I'm not no YouTuber. I'm a trader first. So if y'all want to lock in with me, I advise you to lock in. So the same people that watch that XRP decoded video, y'all understand how to identify previous week's highs and lows. Okay. So look at last week. Look at last week's high, which I don't have it identified because it's equal to this high. So whenever you see equal highs, you kind of want to pull them together. You see that? So this was the high from 3 weeks ago. This was the high from last week. Those are equal highs or relatively equal highs. So there's a lot of liquidity resting above that. So what are the market makers doing? They are leaving behind orders above the market. How powerful is that? If you can understand that concept right there, that they are leaving behind orders above the market and below the market, you will have an ease of mind. You will have a peace of mind. Okay. You will no longer need to struggle. Ike, if you trying to trade on your own and still mess it up, just stop. Get in there. Appreciate it, Ike. Shout out to you, Tino. TZ, I found you 3 weeks ago. I haven't seen anyone go in this much detail. TZ, you ain't seen nothing. Most of my details are in the lessons. Okay. Tap into the Patreon. Most of the details are in the private lessons. I'll be having to have energy to come up here and actually, like, I got to get in the right mindset. Like, I got to get in a flow state to be able to get up here and break these markets down pure technically. All right. And I got to kind of make it entertaining. Lenny, I was super busy this week at work, but popped into the Discord and sniped 3 trades for a total of 1,500. Oh, social proof. Lenny, I got to use that as social proof right there. All right. I got to use that as social proof. Y'all heard that right? It's not for play. So for the people that need money right now, it's not no guarantee because you know why? I'm teaching you how to fish. All right. And then it's up to you to actually go catch the fish. It's up to you to cook the fish. All right. So Lenny is somebody who has went through my lessons. He has been applying the lessons, and he did it in a quick manner. Like I said, it took me 2 years to fully grasp all this shit. Before I understood, okay, I'm feeling confident, it took me 2 years. But Lenny, he's already in there taking advantage of market opportunities. Ed DG, I found you from watching all kinds of channels just to know what is going on, what's going to happen with XRP. Knew nothing about trading and reading charts with a bunch of great-minded people. Well, I appreciate you being here, Ed, and hopefully you're learning because my channel is an educational channel. I'm over here teaching, all right? I'm over here teaching, giving up the game for free. 1 second. All right. So the first thing we do is we want to identify the previous week's highs and lows. Okay, we did that. We identified the previous week's highs and lows. And what do I teach y'all? What do I tell y'all? For the participation, what does price like to do when it comes to liquidity? How is price going to seek liquidity? And I'm looking for my tools. I'm looking for my examples. What I'm looking for is my magnets, and they always disappear. I got to find my magnets. God damn it. 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. I got to find my magnets. 1 second. All right, my bad, y'all. So what does price reach for? What does price like to do? I had to go find my example. So for y'all that are brand new, 1 second, let me see right quick. I'll read the comments right quick. Gabrielle, you said, Lenny, using that cheat code. Yes, shout out y'all. Hey, I'm just here to teach y'all. Listen, check it out. I don't know how many channels are actually providing real value. You know what I'm saying? For y'all that in the Patreon, be honest. And I'm not no ego type of person. Y'all know in the Patreon, in the Discord, y'all know I'm cool as hell. Y'all can talk to me. I'm relatable. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to be open. As long as you ain't like certain people that was in there. You know what I'm saying? We had about 1 or 2 people in there, but for the most part, you can talk to me. You can communicate with me. I'm down to earth. I'm not on here trying to be above anybody. I really got a passion for this, okay? This is my passion, okay? I'll never forget watching the movies Wolf of Wall Street and Wall Street movies, and I was just hooked to those movies. I put those movies in the same category as like mob and gangster movies, okay? Mob movies and gangster movies. It was something about Wall Street movies that was just like, man, they just live in a whole nother level, okay? They live in a whole nother lifestyle. And I would like really binge watch Wall Street, all of them. And I said, I didn't understand it. Like, what are they doing to make all this money? Okay, they were speculating. Let me read the chat. Intrigue Enterprises, your free TA helped me back the truck up to Zbeck. See, that's what I'm talking about. Every time I go live, I'm giving signals. Shout out to you, Intrigue Enterprise. In April, my first week in the mentor service, just watching from the sidelines. Oh, okay. Shout out to you, Intrigue. And if you're just joining, I am going live. We're going to do live stream. We're going to live stream it on Monday. All right. So come Monday, we're going to enhance the service. And eventually, once we grow, we're going to make it private. Edge, they always refer to liquidity above and below the market. Yes. Shout out to you. And they leave behind. So this is my example. Let me show y'all right quick. 1 second. I'm going to show y'all my example. So when liquidity, if anything else fails, I want to see price seek liquidity because it likes to reach for it like a magnet. For y'all in the Discord, how else do you know how I know how to hold price? When I'm in a trade, I know how to just hold a little bit longer, even though I'm teaching y'all to take 25 points, 15 points. But I'm able to hold because I know exactly what the algorithm is wanting to do. And it's always going to want to always seek liquidity above and below price at all times because smart money is leaving behind the orders in the market at all times. So let me show you my example right quick. So you see this right here? You see these are 2 magnets. All right. Price. This is price. Okay. And this is liquidity. And price is always going to want to do this and seek the liquidity just like that, like a magnet every time. That's my example. I ain't did this in a while. But price is always going to want to reach for the liquidity like a magnet. It's not random. It's algorithmic. So with that being said, as you learn this skill set and you start studying it and you start spending time with price, all right, you will become more confident in knowing what price is trying to reach for. Just like that, liquidity. So smart money leaves liquidity above and below price at all times. Above and below price at all times. So let's come back to the markets. Appreciate y'all joining, man. Y'all smash the like button if I'm cooking. If you're enjoying this, let me know. Now, I'm in the mood tonight. All right. I'm in the mood this evening. I'm actually teaching. Got some energy. So for y'all that are in the Discord and y'all are in the signals, if you understand what I just told you, that's going to give you more conviction. It'll give you more conviction on how to hold those trades. All right. It'll just give you more conviction. And once you see it, you're going to be like, yeah, I'm confident with that. Okay. I know what price is trying to do. So what we do every week is we highlight previous week's highs and lows. This low right here was the low from last week. Okay. That was the low of last week. And what did price do all week? It dropped down and it sought out the liquidity below the market. Okay. Just like that. Boom. And then is it random that we took out the liquidity below the market and price is just chopping around, hanging out at the liquidity? Also, it's inside of a daily fair value gap. Is that random as well? Is that random that the liquidity pool is resting directly at the bottom of the BISI? Is that random? I don't think that's random, because remember, this fair value gap was from a few weeks ago. So I don't think that's random at all. Y'all smash that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. Sign up to the Patreon. So yeah, that's what we do. We want to seek out the liquidity in the market. All right. So going forward, it's currently the Asia session. Let me zoom out a little bit. Let's zoom out a little bit. I want to look at this low. I'm going to look all the way to about 2 weeks ago. I want to come out all the way over here. And I want to see if I can find the low of this week right here. And that low is right there, okay, on Sunday from 3 weeks ago. But there's a lot more liquidity resting below these lows, at these lows as well. So if we come down and take out this low, it's going to want to reach for these lows as well. And then look where these lows are resting inside of the market. Where are these lows resting? Look over to the left. What is this little small area in price? What is that small area in price right there? Y'all let me know in the chat. What is that small area in price that I'm highlighting? Yes, excuse me. Yes, Ed, it's a BISI. Buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. So it's not random that we got liquidity pools resting inside of that fair value gap. Okay. So you can use two things. Let's say you wanted to short the market down to that. Well, you can highlight the liquidity, and remember, these are equal lows right here. So whenever you see lows close to each other or highs, consider them equal lows or highs. So we got sell side liquidity. Also, that liquidity is resting inside of this inefficiency, which is a BISI, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency right here. All right. So if we get a sharp sell off, this is an area in price that price can reach for, or it can pit stop at. All right. So also, as I zoom out, we're in the early stages of a market maker sell model. Let me let's go out to the 4 hour. Early stages of a market maker sell model. So y'all in the chat over here to the right, this is an expansion higher, also known as a what? This is an expansion higher to the left, also known as a what? And then the market continues to do those same repetitive functions. We go from a market maker what to a market maker what? It's obvious as hell. They can't hide it from you. And then if I draw up my weekly fair value gaps, boom, just like that. Oh, is it random? Okay, so if I'm on a lower time frame and I understand where the liquidity is, yes, shout out to you, Lawrence. We over to the left was a market maker buy model, and now we're on a higher time frame. This is a retracement, but on lower time frames, this is a market maker sell model, and price is reaching for what? It's obvious as hell. Look at the weekly fair value gap right here. Okay, you see the weekly BISI. All right, now inside of that weekly BISI, we got liquidity and we got a fair value gap, just like that I highlighted on an hourly time frame. So we got realistic targets that we can drop down and reach for at a discount. Yeah, shout out to you, Gabrielle. Market maker buy model, market maker sell model. That's going to be in the pro models. Okay, so the pro lessons, I'm going to add that in there as well. I need to take that down. I need to take notes. I'm going to teach the market maker buy models and the market maker sell models inside of the pro lessons. So y'all be on the lookout for that. The pro lessons aren't complete, but I already got about 11 videos completed for it. But if y'all want to get early access, y'all can go right ahead, and it's already available. But definitely I recommend the beginner lessons, or you can get them as a bundle. But market maker sell model currently, all right, this is not done. We're not done going lower. Right now they're just stalling price out. Y'all in the chat on the 4-hour time frame, what is this right here? What is this right here? Tell me in the chat. This candle right here, look to the left, look to the right. What is that in the price? What is that area in price? Boom, there y'all go. It's a 4-hour SIBI, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. So after dropping down to the daily fair value gap in green, which is the higher time frame daily, and taking out liquidity, you can see how price, smart money offloads their shorts, and then they buy back on a retracement. This is also a retracement higher, okay? Consolidation, expansion, retracement, reversal. They sell it off, they drop it down to a daily fair value gap, and then price retraces and trades up into the SIBI, okay? You want to be a seller when what? Y'all in the chat. When do you want to short the market? Do you want to short the market when price goes down, or do you want to short the market when price goes up? Y'all tell me in the chat. Here I am teaching y'all this evening, teaching y'all. I'm sitting here showing and proving that y'all that these markets ain't random. All right, not random at all. I can predict and forecast price very accurately, very accurately. Again, I'm gonna ask the question again. Edge, price goes down, short position. No. Okay. When do you want to put on a short position? When price goes up. Let me go ahead and just correct you. You want to be a buyer at a discount. You want to be a seller at premium. So as we drop down on higher time frames, we trade down to that daily fair value gap, take out liquidity. Smart money buys it back on scalp. So you in this small little, check it out. These 2 consecutive candles going up, smart money is in there scalping this, okay? They are scalping this with algorithms. They are scalping this with algorithms back up to the premium. Not random at all. So as they scalp it back up to a premium to this SIBI, that's when they offload their longs, and then they turn around and then short the market back down to go back down to a discount. So you want to be a seller when price goes up to a premium, or when candles go up, that's when you want to look to short the market. And you can see how price respects the SIBI, and now price is starting to show weakness to want to go lower. And if we drop any lower, it's coming down to this weekly fair value gap right there. It's dropping down to that. So y'all get ready. That weekly fair value gap is between 280 and 232. So some of y'all might have been correct in the chat. Some of y'all might have been correct in the chat. All right. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. I definitely appreciate y'all joining on this Friday evening. You could be doing anything else, but y'all trying to get this insight. So I think my community is very, I got an organic community. So I don't have paid subscribers. I only got like 1,000 and some change subscribers, and it's all organic. Like my videos might be touching like 500-600 views, and I feel like that's all from organic views. Some people on YouTube can buy subscribers. I just found that out. I didn't know that. And YouTube offers it. So I didn't even know that. I said, nah, I don't want to do that. I want all my community to be organic. I only want people that's going to rock with this and rock with this and rock with me. Gabrielle, you said, why? Hold on one second. Why didn't the market buy to the SIBI above? Hold on, excuse me. Why didn't the market buy to the SIBI above the one it stopped? Let's see. Let's go back out to the 4-hour. So you're saying right there, it doesn't have to. Let me go out to after the 4 hours, go out to the daily. Let's go out to the daily. So on the daily time frame, the market just closed. We retrace up. And as you zoom out, Gabrielle, once you keep zooming out to higher time frames, Gabrielle, let me ask you this. And y'all in the chat, this is also in the pro lessons. What is this right here? What is this wick right here? So as you stick to your higher time frame narrative and bias, what is this wick right here? And I'm gonna show you why. Because of the higher time frame daily, this was more this was more influential over price than that 4-hour fair value gap. Yes, shout out to you, Ed. Shout out to you, Ed. So let's highlight that. Let's highlight the discount wick, this discount ghost pool. And as I highlighted, again, if you're brand new, you don't want to ignore wicks, all right? You don't want to ignore wicks. So you can see how we trade up. I mean, we create this large wick and we use it. And as we sell off, we trade down. But before we sold off, inside of these candles are 4-hour fair value gaps. But what did price decide to use? It decided to use the higher time frame in ghost pool. All right. Is it random? Gabrielle? Look at the 50, look at the 0.5 level. Do you think that's random at all? How we trade up into that and then sell off? I don't think they're random. So as I drop down from the daily down to the 4-hour, you start to refine price a little bit more clearly. So let's go down to the 4-hour. So as we drop down to the 4-hour, we understand that the higher time frame ghost pool is in play. And you can see us drop down to the discount. We retrace back up. And yes, there's a SIBI, but what's more influential over price? The midway point of the ghost pool, because it's the higher time frame. And let's just say you wanted to use the SIBI. What do I tell y'all? Set your limit order at the bottom or the midway point or at the high. Well, in this case, if you understood what the higher time frame was doing, you could have potentially set your limit order at the high right there. Boom, just like that. You could have set your limit order at the high of the SIBI, because we know it's going to try to trade to the midway point of the ghost pool, and it did, and it traded up there 1-2 times, and then price decided to roll over from there, and now price is just chilling. Appreciate it. It's not random. Not random. Y'all subscribe to the Patreon. Y'all want to get more insights, okay? Y'all, if y'all in the back, so we got the usual in here, but who's in here that don't ever talk? I want to see who's in here. Y'all pop out, you know what I'm saying? Come out the bushes and y'all engage the chat. I want to see who is all in here so I can show you some love and represent you, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm trying to grow an organic community. I don't want fake followers and fake subscribers. I'm giving y'all value. I'm dropping jewels on y'all. So I want to see who's all in here. And I know I haven't met everybody. All right. I have not met everybody in my YouTube. So this is the best time and opportunity to come out, pop out and say hello. Kwame, I'm lurking, but I'm learning. Shout out to you, Kwame. For profits, I think I'm in. All right, when I get off, send me a message for profit so I can make sure it's you. And when I also don't fall for the scammers. They really got people, which I'm flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted because people are trying to be me. Okay, so don't fall. Make sure you message me. I'm always going to sound like a human. I'm not going to sound like a bot. I'm not going to ask you for money. I'm not going to ask you for crypto. I'm not going to ask you for none of this shit. Watch for the scammers, especially for y'all that are in the Discords. All right, it's not me. Trust me. You can just message me and I'm going to respond with a human response, and I'm not going to ask you for shit. All right. So y'all be cautious out there. Big beat down, doing some chores. LOL, miss duties. Okay, I got you. Don't break yourself down. Big beat down. All right. Tomorrow I'm going to go live. So tomorrow is going to be different. It ain't going to be crypto focused. I might talk about crypto if we got some action. But tomorrow I'm going to do a coaching lesson for the futures market. So y'all be on the lookout for that as well tomorrow. I'm going to do a live coaching session, and what we're going to do is we're going to back test the markets. We're going to review price action, and we're going to prepare for the upcoming week in the futures market. So the weekends is when we prepare. All right. You want to get prepared. Some of y'all that's in the Patreon, in the Discord, y'all start preparing tonight. And then tomorrow I'm going to do a coaching lesson to get y'all prep for the week. If y'all decide to use technical analysis and you got time to do it, or if you just want signals, y'all sign up. Also, what I was about to say, I forgot what I was about to say, but yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be doing the coaching lessons for the futures market, and we're gonna be ready for Monday. Monday, I'm gonna live stream the sessions. So we're gonna live stream the New York AM. We're gonna live stream the AM, the New York lunch, and the New York PM session coming Monday. I'm gonna test that out to see how that goes. Daryl, wait, bot scammers in the Discord? Not in my Discord, but for whatever reason, and they might be, but again, you could tell the difference. But I checked my Discord multiple times, ain't nobody in there, but they definitely lurking. I don't know how they adding people out there, you know what I'm saying? It gets crazy out here, all right? So be cautious. Be cautious. So this is XRP right now. I'm forecasting it to come lower, okay? We're forecasting it to come lower. Oh, Daryl, you said, oh, I was going to say we still a small community. Hey, Daryl, they don't discriminate. I don't believe they discriminate. They go after whoever the hell they can take advantage of, all right? But luckily, nobody has fell for it. Everybody that has seen it be like, man, that ain't Boss. Because Boss is like a human, okay? He's a human. He ain't going to respond this way. So it's like, it's very sketchy and generic how they ask questions, and you'll catch on real quick. Like I said, I'm down to earth. You're going to understand if it's me or not. All right. Let me take a closer look. Let's go down to the 15-minute time frame. On the 15-minute time frame, it's currently Asia. Yeah, they're pretending to be me. Okay. And I don't even think it's bots. I think it's an individual. All right. I actually think it's some individual doing it. So y'all be cautious out there. All right. Any other assets y'all want me to cover? If y'all want me to cover non-majors, so if it's a major asset, y'all should know the majors. I'm gonna cover it for free. But if it's like a non-major, y'all can send a super chat and I'll cover whatever y'all want me to cover. But what else y'all want to get into as far as price? Right now, price is just high resistance. It's chopping around. Let me draw out the Asia session. Asia session from 8 o'clock p.m., 12 o'clock midnight. 8 o'clock p.m., 12 o'clock midnight. Yeah, man, that's the difference. I'm going to cuss your ass out. I'm not playing. Shout out to you, Ike. I'm going to cuss you out. God damn it. I'm not playing that. So you going to realize the human aspect, all right? I'm not going to ask y'all for nothing. I feel like me doing this alone is very valuable. I'm not going to ask y'all for shit. For what? All right? For what? I'm not going to ask you about no crypto. I don't even hold crypto, all right? So I'm not going to ask you about nothing. And that's what they doing, man. They fishing for crypto. That's what they're doing. They're trying to fish people for their crypto. And luckily, people that subscribe to me are very wise, okay? Most people that subscribe to me ain't going. They're not going for it. They are very wise. So shout out to y'all for having discernment and understanding that, nah, let me message the real person to confirm. And that's what y'all been doing. Yeah, what crypto? What crypto? So right now it is Asia, okay? It is Asia in the Asia session on this Friday over here in the United States. It's already Monday over there in Asia. And right now price is trading back up into the daily BISI. Ike, you said, okay, I ain't faking. I have XRP and I'm happy to about that. All right, did you come in when I was showing the crypto people getting robbed? Did you come in on that? I showed a video of the people getting robbed in crypto. So keep it on the low, Ike. Keep it on the low. But you a big boy, I understand. Yeah, you missed it, Ike. Before this, we went over security. Okay, we went over security, Ike. So we definitely we gotta definitely do those security measures, and people are definitely getting robbed at gunpoint. I'm talking about blood being shed. Okay, we even had somebody testicles being threatened to be cut off for crypto. And I asked the community, I asked the men in the community, your testicles or your crypto, your testicles or your XRP. And if somebody had a gun to your head and said, give me your testicles or give me your XRP, which one are you choosing? All right. So it gets real. Yeah, it's getting real out here. So keep it on the low, Ike. I know you're a big boy. I know you can handle yourself, Ike. So I ain't got to tell you. I know you manage over 1,000 employees. So shout out to you. Tino, shout out to you, Texas Plates. Yes, Fizzle, no Diddy. Pause, okay? Pause, all right? I don't have to pause as grown men, we ain't got to pause everything. All right? I paused it already. Tino, people going to be held for a ransom. Yes. And I was explaining that the only way you're going to be successful at robbing somebody for their crypto is if you kidnap their family members or you hold them hostage. because trying to get it right there on the spot, it ain't gonna happen. You don't have enough time as a criminal, and all these criminals have been getting caught. But it ain't worth it on both sides. It ain't worth giving up. It ain't worth like, it's just not worth it. So you got to be cautious. You got to protect yourself. Y'all saying y'all giving up that XRP for your testicles? That's crazy. That's crazy. But hey, I understand because I'm giving up mine as well. Pause. They run up there and then they're going to catch a 9. Yeah, they're going to catch more than a 9. They might catch a switch with a 9, okay? They might catch a switch with a 9. Legally. Yeah, it ain't worth the family jewels. You can always make money, but you can't get them testicles back. You can't get them testicles back. So XRP just consolidating right now. What's some other markets y'all want to follow? Y'all let me know in the chat. What's some other markets y'all want to follow? We're going to do some market. If it's a major, I got you. If it's a minor or if it's a, not a major crypto asset, you want me to follow, cover it, y'all send a supportive super chat. Red Pill Awakening. I'm giving up my twig and berries. Oh my God. You're giving up the twig and berries, huh? Yes, indeed. For the XRP, so you're gonna be a transformer then, okay? You're gonna be a transformer then at that point. They will officially transform you. They would officially have transformed you into something else. And then you would have to re-identify as something else. You said, no, you ain't, but you said you're going to give up your berries and twigs. So you're going to give up your berry and twigs and just stay the same? You're not going to be the same. You're definitely going to be altered. Okay? Okay, you say you ain't. I ain't going to argue with you about it. Shout out to you though, Red Pill Awakening. So right now, XRP just doing this thing. You want to kind of zoom out. This is a 15-minute time frame. It's not necessary for me to go down any lower. But let's zoom out in price. Right now, it's just ranging. All right, it's just ranging in price. If you want to highlight, for example, we're inside of this daily fair value gap, but y'all in the chat on the 4-hour time frame. What is this candle right here? Look at this up close candle right there. What is that candle right there? I want to highlight the opening price of that right there. And you will see that it ain't random. For profits, I believe I'm in. No work tomorrow, so I'm watching all 20 lessons tomorrow. All right, for profits, shout out to you. Don't just binge watch them neither. You need to watch them, and then you need to go to the market. You need to go to the charts, okay? So watch the lessons. Apply the information to the charts. I think some people just flew through the lessons and they didn't grasp anything. But shout out to y'all that did. But you need to be watching and applying. All right. It's actionable tools. Not a SIBI. It's a order block. This candle right here. See that candle right here? This up close candle. The opening price of that candle. Is it random? I'm gonna ask y'all again. Do you think it's random? That price trades to that opening price. And now it's kind of just like playing around, but it's working off of this opening price of that candle right there. I don't think that's random. That is a bearish order block. It is a bearish order block. Bearish order block. Yep. Y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I definitely appreciate y'all joining. Again, y'all tap in with me on the Patreon. Y'all come over here and subscribe to the Patreon. I got different tiers for different folks. But I'm excited for Monday. I'm excited for the mentorship signal service because we're gonna do it live stream. All right, we're gonna live stream it, and we're gonna focus on the Nasdaq, the S&P. All right. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a live stream, a coaching session to help y'all understand how to set up your charts for the upcoming week. So y'all tap in. Yes, prices show a weakness, so I wouldn't be surprised sometime tonight it just goes ahead and goes ahead and rolls over and sell off. Or if we don't roll off tonight, we're going to roll off into the London session and most likely sell off. And if we don't do it in the London, I'm going to anticipate it doing it in the New York session on Saturday. So I want to see it tonight. I'm not even gonna lie. I want to see the sell off tonight. What's the other markets y'all want to see right quick? Y'all, let me get what y'all want to look at. Let's come over to XLM. All right. I'm not going to give a deep breakdown for XLM, but right now XLM is currently trading at 38 cents. We just began the month of trading. It is August 1, 2025. Last month we closed very bullish. So the past couple months we traded down to this fair value gap. This was your opportunity to accumulate XLM at a discount. And guess what? When I was highlighting it, who took advantage when I was highlighting it? Who actually took advantage when I was signaling that and highlighting it? Shout out to y'all if y'all did. Now it's expanding higher. Shout out to you, Ed. Who got money? First of all, who got money this weekend and they're looking to purchase assets at a discount? It's Friday. Y'all done got paid. The bills are paid. And now you got some spare change. I'm trying to look for an asset that's at a discount. Everything right now, XLM is not at a discount. It's actually at a premium once you zoom out. But let's go down to the weekly. On the weekly time frame, you can see it retracing down inside of this candle right here. Let's go down to the weekly. Let's go down to the daily. On the daily time frame, you can see it retracing. Similar to XRP, it trades through this candle right here. This fair value gap. It's a BISI turned inversion. BISI turned inversion. So we trade through it. And we trade down, okay? Same thing. Price rolling over. We have a daily fair value gap right here. We also got this wick right here. That's an inversion. This wick right here. This is an inversion ghost pool. So if I just highlight this ghost pool right here from the candle closing up to the right, you can see it's trading down inside of that ghost pool on the daily, okay? It's not random that we trade down to the midway point of that. And now we're using it as support. Is that random? No, I don't think that's random at all. All right. So many concepts that I can be throwing at these markets. They all work. They all work and it's not random. ICP is at a discount. All right. We're going to look at ICP in a minute, Lenny. Red Pill Awakening. I think it'll keep coming down and I'll buy later in August. I don't know if it keeps coming down. You talking about XLM? We shall see, man, because I don't know how long they want to offer y'all a discount. All right. The time is now. Saying, oh, later in August. When in August? Okay. Can you tell me when in August? Because today's prices might not be tomorrow's prices. So sometimes you got to learn how to pull the trigger now if you can. Now, I ain't saying hurt yourself, but if you're able to, why not pull the trigger? Ike, NVIDIA. All right. Check out some NVIDIA. Big beat down. Just saying we're now up 500 billion total market cap from the low. All right. Okay. You said XRP. So that's XLM retracing down inside of the range. I just showed y'all what XLM is doing. I'm gonna keep it at that. It's retracing to a discount, but on the higher time frames, it's at a premium. TZ, you said Friday night just got paid. Shout out to y'all that just got paid on Friday, man. Hopefully you're doing the right thing with your capital, making the right decisions. All right. Let me see what else. Let's look at since it's the 10th year anniversary of Ethereum, let's look at some Ethereum. All right. Ethereum should be blowing off its top right now. Pause. It should be breaking all-time highs because it's the 10-year anniversary for ETH. And it's sitting well. It's sitting up real good. Daryl, you said, are you a car guy? If we just took off crazy in price, will you go buy something? Daryl, I love cars. I'm not going to just go buy anything. I love cars though, but again, it comes back down to being flashy and etc. It comes back down. Do I want something too over the top? Because some cars, you only can drive certain vehicles in certain areas. Okay. You can't, where I live at, if I come out, a Corvette is doing too much. Okay. Where I live at, popping out with a Corvette, you're going to get all kind of looks and stares. Police might hate on you, etc. So you want to kind of keep that noise down. I got neighbors. All right. The neighbors think I'm selling dope. All right. But I'm not selling dope at that point. The neighbors are going to be thinking I'm selling dope, but I'm not selling dope. All right. So you might get some reporting, some calls called out on you. Your neighbors might hate on you because you got that Corvette parked outside or you got a McLaren or something crazy. No, we're going to keep it low key. All right. I might go get a Sprinter van and act like I'm running a service for elderly. That's what I might do because I'm trying to remain low key. Yes, definitely got to change my neighborhood or remain silent. You know, keep it quiet in the neighborhood. Even shit like repairing fences and throwing up fences in your neighborhood on your property, that can look very, you know, you might start be like, they just threw up a fence across the street. You know, that fence look about like it's about $15,000. You got to be real quiet, okay? You got to be strategic. You don't want to make too much noise. So buying a new vehicle, no. I'm all about reinvesting, building business. That's what I'm into. Scaling and building my trading business. All right. I'm on the road as a trader. I'm trying to get to the point where I'm making $20, $30, $40, $50,000 per month in trading. Okay. So the capital that I'm making, we're going to take a percentage of that. If I had crypto, we're going to take a percentage of the crypto and I'm going to put it in my business, which is my trading business. I trade as a business. I have an LLC and I trade under my business. I don't trade in my personal name. I trade as a legal entity. All right. So there's tax perks with that. And any crypto profits, we can just roll that over into the business and scale up by trading. Now, this business can give you remote work. So you're working for yourself. All right. You're working for yourself. You can be remote anywhere in the world. And it's just a different lifestyle, okay? Because I done seen it. I know it. I know it's possible. And you can do that remaining low key. A $50,000 a month ain't nothing to you, all right? You can do that in your sleep. And it's because you're working with large capital. So let's say you become a millionaire in crypto. Well, if you take about $250,000, all right, you take about $250,000 and stuff it in your broker account underneath your business, then you can move heavyweight in the markets. Okay. You can go start making $5,000 days. You can go start making $10,000 days, $15,000 days. And by the end of the month, you done ran up $50,000 to $75,000. All right. Because you have $250,000 in cash, working capital. So all you're doing is you're taking the working capital, you're putting it to work every day in the markets. And you really only need one trade a day to be you only need one trade a week to earn your entire monthly expenses. That's the type of shit I'm into. And also being frugal, being low key, all right? Traveling the world, spending time with family. So that's what we into over here. Because once this crypto shit popped off, y'all gonna see me transition into full-blown trader mode where it's just, there's other opportunities outside of crypto. Some people are going to have different strategies. One of my strategies is investing into my trading business. And I'm going to start dropping more information on that as well. Trading as a business. Y'all let me know if y'all are interested in that. Trading as a business. All right. Make sure y'all sign up to the Patreon. Subscribe to the channel. Ike, you said me too? For profit, you said, yep, I'm interested. Yep. Shout out to you, Ben. Tax breaks for LLCs. Yep. Trying to tell y'all, structure business, sign up with your state. First of all, you got to have the skill set. As y'all can see, I clearly got the skill set. It's not for play. How many people y'all know can come up here and do this shit live and just have an audience and do it live in front of them and helping them make money? You know what I'm saying? I'm not bragging. It's just social proof. It's just social proof that I had the skill set that I can do this and I had the ability. Jay Manson, shout out to you, Jay Manson. Oh, Jay Manson. I ain't gonna tell him what you do, but I know what you do. Shout out to you in the Patreon. You are an LLC owner, so it don't matter what kind of industry you're in. All entities, it don't matter what industry you're in. All industries can sign up with a broker account and actually trade under their business. So for example, let's just say you have a slow year in business, or let's just say you have a slow month in business where you're not bringing in the revenue that you have in the past few months. So now you can hedge against you not bringing in revenue and go into the markets and make up for the salary that you was missing and more, plus some, okay? And to the point where shit, you can, if you get really good at this, you can cut back on pushing it so hard in your business and doing something that's more free time, more freeing up your time. I'm gonna start going more into this. I'm gonna start teaching this as well, because guess what? if you're a consultant, you know, consultants are a jack of all trades. Consultants can consult on anything. Consultants do their expertise. So if you have an LLC that's under consulting and you are a trader, whole different ball game. That's some free game for y'all. You said do a class. I'm gonna do a course on it. I'm gonna save it. Yes, shout out to you, 1099s. All right, let's matter of fact, let's do this right quick. Let me do this right quick. I got some sites, for example, got some resources. I got different resources. So let's click on this right here. So, okay, Green Trader Tax. Okay, this is a website. This is a trader. This is a CPA only for traders. Okay, so once you get real skilled at this, you can't go to regular CPAs and tax attorneys unless they know what they're talking about. You got to go to a specialized CPA, somebody who specializes in trader taxes. Okay, get expert help and advice. Okay, so let's go to different. Let's go to the tax center. Let's go to trader tax status. So first of all, there's different. Let's go through this right here, and this will apply for a lot of y'all that are long-term investors. So here we are giving game, you know what I'm saying, going off script. But that's you gotta love that about my channel. The name of this website, if y'all want more details, and I'll drop it in the Discord as well. The name of this website is greentradertax.com. Greentradertax.com. All right. So this is a tax attorney service, special just for traders. And there's different type of traders. Okay. So I'm gonna need y'all. I need some participation going on. There's different type of traders. We got a casual investor, okay? And this is going to help y'all understand who you are right now to this day. We got casual investors. I'm assuming most of y'all in here are casual investors. So it says millions of Americans have online brokerage accounts and make dozens of trades annually, your crypto trades, etc. They must deal with cost basis reporting, wash sell loss adjustments on securities, and tax treatment for various financial instruments. So a casual trader can expect some challenges with tax software and tax preppers. For example, a tax preparer may need help knowing where to report Forex transactions and how to handle wash sale reporting. So a lot of y'all that are in crypto and y'all are pretty much buying tokens and then selling them, that's wash selling, okay? But y'all don't know. I don't, like I told y'all, crypto is long term. You shouldn't be buying crypto and then quickly selling them for quick flips. Because once they crack down on this shit, they're going to look at that as a wash sale, and the IRS is going to come knocking at your door. Y'all press 1 if y'all listening and tapped in. Y'all let me know if y'all engaged in this. So the next tier from a casual investor is a active investor. All right. The next tier from a casual investor is a active investor. So this is when you go from like casually, oh, I'm gonna buy crypto right here, or I'm gonna trade here and no trade for a while. You're gonna become more active. So many online traders, have several hundred trades yearly, but fall short of claiming trader tax status. So trader tax status is a status awarded to you by the IRS, but they have a lot of rules to meet trader tax status. They want you to have like several thousand trades per month just to hit that status. And once you hit that status, you get special treatment as a trader. All right. From the IRS. So many online traders have several hundred trades yearly, but fall short of claiming trader tax status. The Poppy Tax Court approved 60 monthly transactions for 720 per year. So they want you to be able to trade 60 times per month for 720 days per year. 60 monthly transactions, and they want you to have 720 trades per year. So that's extensive for people that are brand new to trading. That's, you're probably blowing accounts at that point. Active investors often have another job. So check it out. Active investors, this is a lot of y'all. Some of y'all are active. Y'all have another job or business activity and need more time to trade for a living. They have more tax issues than casual investors, including complex wash sale loss adjustments. A lot of y'all trading and selling crypto and not keeping up with your transactions, and various tax treatments on futures, forex, and cryptocurrency, as they should keep close eye on trader tax status qualifications assessed each year. All right. So this is a big deal when you start to be more active in the markets. And then it goes into eligibility. I'm not going to get into that. It's more complex, but y'all come over to the website. A proprietary, I can't say that word, a proprietary trader. So these are pretty much people that have prop firms, okay? These are people that traders needing more capital, so they go to prop firms, etc. I don't get into this. I'm more of a get it out the mud, get it your own type of trader. So they got a lot of prop firm traders, people that's going to other people for money. No, if you learn this skill set, you don't have to go to other people for money. You can get it out the mud. You got investment managers, okay? Investment managers. I'm not an investment manager. I don't work at no large institution. We're talking about hedge funds. We're talking about corporations, etc. No. Now, the one option they don't have on here that they left out is businesses. The business, if you have an LLC or a business, that automatically makes you TTS, trader tax status, because the IRS treats businesses differently than individuals, all right? The IRS treats businesses different from the individual. So that's one thing they don't have on here, trading as a business. And I got more details on that as well. What else I got on here? So which one are y'all in the chat? Are you a casual investor? Are you an active investor? Are you a proprietary, a prop firm trader, or are you an investment manager? Do we got some investment managers in here? It'll be cool to know. Appreciate y'all participating. What else we got? So this is just a good resource. I got many more. Entity Solutions. Let's click on Entity Solutions. And it goes into figuring out what kind of entity you want to create. So for example, you can start as an LLC, okay? You can start as an LLC. And when you sign up with an LLC, they treat it as a single member LLC. So it's you, your personal income, and your business is your LLC as a single member. They combine it. The IRS combines what you're making personally, whether you got a job, and they combined your business income together. And then let's say you start to become successful as a single member LLC trader. Then you get with a tax attorney like this website right here, and then they're going to want to bump you up as a S Corp. Okay, y'all should know what the S Corp is. If you don't, come over and read it. They will upgrade your LLC from a single member to an S Corp. So an S Corp is a entity where you're paying yourself. That's when you start drawing your own income. You're paying yourself a paycheck, weekly, bi-weekly, however you want to do it. So it's just different, okay? You don't need a whole bunch of employees, a whole bunch of nothing. Show HBAR and XDC. All right, let's look at it. But this is for y'all that want to come over here, get more details on trading. I'll go more into it. I might reserve it to the Patreon. So yeah, I'll set that up in the Patreon. Tax services and solutions and strategies for traders. All right. So let me come over here to, let's see. Let's come look at HBAR. All right, HBAR currently trading at 24 cents. It's at a premium. All right, the last time you could have got it at a discount, let's go down to the monthly. Daryl, appreciate it, boss. I'll read up on that. Shout out to you, Daryl. Shout out to you. It gets real, Daryl. It gets deep. I'll be holding back on YouTube. I don't know. I don't go as deep as I can on YouTube. I'll definitely be holding back some things. But I felt generous today, so I gave that out. So check it out. More value. So back in April through June timeframe, even July, you could have got HBAR down at discount. I know I was in here accumulating at discount, and now we're at premium. You could have been getting it at 12 cents, and now we're at a premium. We're no longer at a discount. We just began a new month, just like the rest of the markets. And let's go down to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, you can see us retracing, okay? We're retracing after taking out buy-side liquidity. All right, let me highlight that for you. Buy-side liquidity right there above the market. buy side liquidity. 1 second. And y'all tell me in the chat, is it random? What is this candle right here that I'm highlighting? What is this candle right here? Look to the left, look to the right. Y'all tell me in the chat. What is that in the chat? For HBAR. This is HBAR. So right now, y'all might say, oh, it's at a discount, and 24 cents retracing back down, that could definitely be a discount. But for me, I was getting it at a deeper discount. Yes, y'all are right. Ed, you're also right as well. Now, I was going to get to that, Ed. Shout out to you. Y'all are both right. So it is a SIBI right here. Sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. Is it random that we trade into that? It's not random, right? It's not random at all. Also, opening price is this candle right here. You see that? That is a order block. It is a bearish order block. So yes, y'all are both right. It is a order block plus fair value gap. Okay, you can use both of those levels, or it's all three. Guess what? It's a trifecta. You got fair value gap in the form of a SIBI. You got the order block plus liquidity. Okay, you got all three of them up there at the same time. Buy side liquidity, which is a PD array. You got a SIBI, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, which is a PD array. All right. You got the opening price of the order block is a PD array. All right. Also, let's measure the midway point of the order block from the opening to the close. All right. To see the midway point of the order block, if I clone this, that's the last point. You can be a seller at that level too. Boom, right there, 50% level. Is it random? Look at the precision. Look at the precision. Is it random that we trade up into that midway point of the order block? No, that's not random. Is it random that we trade to the midway point of the fair value gap? No, that's not random. And then just to top it all off, let me go ahead and lay a Fibonacci from the opening price of the fair value gap down to the close, or the high and the low of the fair value gap. And when I do that, look over here to the right. You see the 0.75 level? You see that 0.75 level right there? Look how close we get to that. All right. Is that random right there? I don't think that's random right there. And price does what it does. It rejects all those levels. And then guess what? It rolls over. Just like that. Just like that. So was that too much for y'all? Was that overwhelming? Ushering in the mark of the beast. Even I rethink all of this. Shout out to you, XYZ. Shout out to you. Do y'all think that's random at all? Because I don't think that's random. What I just showed y'all, was that a mouthful, or pause? But was that a lot to comprehend, or haven't I already showed y'all all of these concepts? All right, I showed y'all all of that. Price traded up into all of that, rejected all those levels, and now it's retracing down. Okay, still bullish though, still bullish. Right now it's trading back down into this daily fair value gap. Let me zoom out. Daily. It might be a weekly. Let's go out to the weekly. Might be a monthly. So yeah, now we're just ranging inside of this monthly fair value gap. I want to see this monthly fair value gap become inversion. Gabrielle, you said the precision is sick. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Sign up to the Patreon. The link is in the description. I don't know why y'all hesitating. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very valuable. I don't know too many YouTube channels out here that's actually, you know, walking you through step by step how to trade. Okay, it's really mentorship. All right, it's really mentorship. It's very valuable. So y'all click that link in the description to sign up to this to get further insight. And Monday we're going to be live streaming the markets, the S&P, the futures market. So y'all be on the lookout for that. But yes, Gabrielle, the precision is sick. And then as we retrace back down inside of the monthly fair value gap right here at a discount, because we traded above the midway point and went above it. So I'm going to treat this as an inversion. I'm going to drag from the high down to the low, just like that. And as you can see, is it random? Look at the 0.75 level. Is it random that we trade? We open up the new month, which is today, and we trade down to that level right there. I don't think that's random. All right, Big B down. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate you joining. Shout out to everybody joining. But anything else before I get out of here, man? Y'all want me to cover anything else? That was XLM. Let's glance at XDC. XDC doing the same similar thing. 1 month fair value gap. 3 month time frame. We just began the new month of trading. XDC is at a premium. I've been seeing a lot of people saying they want to chase price and they want to chase XDC higher. So Just know it's at a premium. It's sitting at 9 cents. It went up to 10 cents. So you need to wait for some type of retracement. They gave you an opportunity down at 5 cents. And now it's up near 9 cents, 10 cents. From the monthly, let's go down to the weekly. On the weekly, you can see us kind of consolidating. We got one more day in the week. This week for XDC, it looks like an inside range week right there. So we just pretty much ranged inside of this candle right here. So we're just holding strong. And next week, we might get more of an explosive move in price. Let's see how we close this candle though. Let's go down to the daily. Daily time frame. We're retracing down to this BISI right here. Buy side and bound, sell side inefficiency. Boom, right there. That's a discount. All right. So I'm gonna have to see more information because we can cut through this. All right, we can cut through this, but that's them offering the discount right here on the weekend. But you got to be cautious of this inversion. So we got an inversion fair value gap right here. And also we got this one over here. So it's a lot going on in price, but you can use all these levels to look and see and get a discount for profits. You just sign up. It's in. If you just sign up to the Patreon, it's in there. All right. I'm always giving it. I'm always going to continue to do it, but I already been streaming for a while. But you just sign up to the Patreon. If you go through the lessons, go straight to the videos of fair value gaps. It's in there. Trust me, it's in there. It's more detailed, and I took my time with it. Daryl, that will be 2 inside range candles if it closed like that. Talking about on the weekly, Daryl? Must be talking about on the weekly. Yeah, they're in the Discord for profits. They're in the Discord. You got to go through the Discord and then you click the link. It'll give you access to them. All right, there's a link to them. All right, make sure you're doing that. Bitcoin, continue to do what it do. Continue to push higher. Okay, you're new to Patreon. Okay, we'll walk you through it. As soon as I get off of here for profits, I'll walk you through the process. All right, I'll let you know. Again, like I said, you can contact me on community. As long as you ain't calling me, but you can definitely contact me. It's all good. We gonna walk you through it. Also, we got other helpful people in there that's gonna also walk you through it as well. So I got you. Trust me. Gonna get you through it. Yeah. You're right. 20. And I'm going to be adding on to them as I go. So it's been a working process, but definitely going to be adding on to them as well. Bitcoin right now, still holding strong, $113,000. We just start the new month. I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. I want to see it continue to go higher, but if it decides to retrace I want to see it come down to this bearish order block. This bullish order block. If it does decide to retrace, let's go down to the weekly, see what's going on the weekly. On the weekly time frame, oh, perfect setup right there. That's what I'm seeing. Bitcoin might just go crazy this month, okay? Bitcoin might just go crazy this month. So right there, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency for Bitcoin, retracing down inside of that. I wouldn't be buying at these levels because it's at a premium, but institutions can use this to use it as support and continue higher. I'm going to refer back to this at a later time. So y'all make sure y'all pay attention to that. I'm gonna highlight it. Let's give it a blue color, just like that. Shout out to you for profits. You said you excited for this. So like I said, I got people that can't really participate with the signals every day. I got lessons. I got different services. So how many people I got in here? Got 33 people in the building. Boss, don't you think until the Fed cuts rates, we won't really see a good price action though? Until they can continue to manipulate price. All right. Like that's what they've been doing. Like even with them pausing the Fed rates, they've been continuing to see price move higher and higher. Give Bitcoin an example. Look at XRP. The whole rally in XRP has been during rate pauses. All right. So it's a time when they pause rates, it's a time for them to manipulate price and they can move it wherever they want to move it to. All right. All that is a distraction. I can care less if they pausing or raising rates. You know why? Because we're inside of here. Okay. We're inside of this program right here. We're actually in there trading. We're taking advantage of all movements and price action. So it doesn't matter to us traders if Jerome Powell or the Fed raises rates or reduces them. Now, they do have impact, but in the meantime, we can't control shit they got going on. They might not decide to cut rates until next year. We don't know. They're going to do what they want to do when they want to do it. That doesn't pertain to us. Jara boy, can you define signals? So, okay, signals. I pretty much see, and this is the thing, don't skip over the mentorship, okay? I know you see signals and that's kind of catchy, and it is. Y'all in the Patreon, y'all in the Discord, could y'all let Jara boy understand how the signals has been going? But signals, it's a mentorship first. So you're getting my experience. When you sign up to this, you're getting my experience as a trader. I've been doing this for 5 years straight, every day, no days off, okay? Getting it in. So you're getting my experience in coaching on how to approach price action, how to approach trading, how to approach the markets. It's very valuable because you need some type of mentorship in this skill set. I had a mentorship, and I feel like that's the only way you're going to learn. You're not going to get through this through no books. You're not going to get it through like just watching influencers or nothing. You got to find somebody who actually can show you improve. And I have social proof now because people are leaving their testimony. So you're getting my experience as a experienced trader. I'm navigating you through the markets every day. I'm telling you what to expect in the markets. I'm coaching you what to look for, how to see it, etc. That's the mentorship side of it. That's pretty much the primary goal of it. I want to be mentoring people, coaching them, etc. I teach y'all I give you strict rules. I show y'all not to trade, or I tell y'all not to trade with real money. I tell y'all to start with a demo account. Now, I can't tell y'all when to start trading with real money because that's financial advice. But I tell y'all to start with a demo, practice. As you get practice, you get experience. And then some people are actually starting to make money off the experience. Now, the signals, I'm giving alerts inside of Discord, okay? Inside of the Discord, I send out alerts that tell you this is the time to get in the market right now. They're automated alerts. I send them out, and it gives you the price levels. It gives you the entry points, the targets, and what to look for. All right. So that's what the signals part of it is. Now, we had some people just solely want to come in this. So I asked a question to the community. Do y'all want to learn how to trade? And I ask y'all right now, in the in the live stream, in the chat. Do you actually want to learn the skill, or are you just here to get signals provided to you and you just make money in hopes of getting rich? Because the getting rich, I don't want nobody in here thinking they about to get rich overnight. That's not about to happen. I don't want people that are gamblers, okay? I don't want people to come in here that are gamblers. I want people that are responsible and actually want to learn the skill set. So if you're somebody who gambles, if you're somebody who want to get rich like meme coin reach, because no, that ain't what I want. Are you somebody who wants to learn this and be shown the way and also make money? That's the crazy part. I'm showing you and I'm coaching you, and also with the signals, it's up to you if you want to pull the signal or not. It's up to you if you want to trade it live. I don't tell you how to trade live. Do you want to make money? Like, there's people, social proof. I have social proof of people in there actually making money, whether it's $100, whether it's $50, whether it's $600. Okay. People are actually in there making money. Also learning. And then on top of that, let's put it all together. On top of all that, on Monday is the first time I'm going to live stream this. So initially, I'm trying to grow this service. I want to get about 50 to 100 people in here, and then I'm gonna cap it off. I might cap it off at 50. I might go to 100, depending on the demand. But once I start live streaming, the demand is going to pick up for this. So if you want to get in, I mean, it's kind of early for it. But as I start live streaming this every day, 5 days a week, I'm gonna be doing the New York AM session. I'm gonna be doing the New York lunch hour. I'm gonna be doing the New York PM session. We're gonna be live streaming it. If you're in the Discord, you're gonna be getting the signals, because I'm not gonna do that publicly. But in the Discord, you're gonna get the signals. But if I'm live streaming it and you have an understanding of what Price is trying to do, and I'm highlighting certain things, you can see it live. And then that even advances and helps people understand even more. But the private part of it is going to be in the Discord. Now, as it grows 50 to 100 people, Then I'm going to make it private for only members only. So the live stream will be for members only. So that's my goal with it. Trying to get it up to a certain tier, a certain amount of people. And then they're going to make it private for members only. And I think it's a fun experience because people are actually learning. So this is more of the active. This is more of the active, actually getting your rolling your sleeves up, getting experience side of my tiers, the mentorship and the signals. I might need to name it something else, but that's what it is for right now. And then for the people that just want to learn structured learning where you're taking lessons, I already got pre-recorded videos and I'm going to continue to add to them because it takes a lot to record videos. I'm just going to tell y'all, it's harder for me to record videos than it is live streaming. I find live streaming way easier. But when recording videos, you find yourself like stuttering and, so I got to make it kind of, good. So for the people that want to just get structured lessons, I got beginner lessons, I got pro lessons. And then if you want to get the, where is it at? God damn it. 1 second. If you want to get both of them, if you want to get beginner and pro lessons and you're somebody who wants to like study at your own pace, where you want to learn it, learn the concepts and apply the concepts and just learn, you can get both beginner and pro lessons. Okay. So that's what I got. I think it's a good service, man. It's a good service. There's no fraud in there. It's actually, and then we got the community, which I'm trying to grow the community. And we got a lot of resources in there. We got active people in there, people that's in there posting informative information with crypto, updated information. We got a book club in there. We got all kind of different things in there. We got artificial intelligence in there. We got all kind of things inside of the community. But check it out. If you purchase any one of these tiers, you automatically get the community tier. So you don't have to worry about any other tier above the community tier. It gives you full access to the community tier. So that's me in-depthly explaining it. So let me read these comments. Jay Manson, you say, learn this ish. Shout out to you, Jay Manson. Shout out to you. TZ, I need to understand the process. TZ, sign up. TZ, sign up. Sign up to the Patreon. Gyro Boy, so make money while you learn. Gyro Boy, yes. All right. Red Pill Awaken, I'm hoping 5 years we can all get rich before the Great Reset. Jay Manson, $100 a day keep the bed bugs away. Yes. Listen. Again, let me come over here to my YouTube channel. All right, let's come to the YouTube channel. And I'm going to do another one live tomorrow. So a few weeks ago or 13 days ago. Oh, that wasn't it. Let me see. Where is it at? I know damn well. 1 second, man. I'm looking. Where the hell did I put it, man? I'm gonna have to organize this shit. It was the live stream where I was teaching y'all how to do 20 points per day. 20 points per day. Okay, here it goes right here. So this live stream right here, this strategy that I teach y'all, I've been teaching y'all. I teach y'all, don't worry. I teach y'all in the Discord. Don't worry about the money, okay? I'm trying to teach y'all, don't worry about the money. The money is going to come. Worry about taking points because the points is what gets you paid. And trading for 20 points, 10 points consistently every day get you that $100, $200 a day. That's all you need. And then you start growing that, you compounding it, and then you start to get more confident, and then you start aiming for 40 points, 50 points, 60 points, 100 points. But the foundation is 20 points per day when we're trading. And that gets you started. That builds confidence. That gives you experience. And I'm in there teaching it. And guess what, y'all? I did another live stream demonstrating this shit for free. Did a whole nother live stream demonstrating this right here. Coaching master futures trading 101, 20 points a day. And I did it live and it's for free on the channel. Okay. So y'all can go back and watch that as well. Read these comments. Let me see right quick. Lenny, Boss is also in there trading with us. Yep, I'm in there trading with y'all. Ed, Boss gives out signals that include entry, stop loss, and take profit. We do pre-market, live, and post-market analysis. We are looking to learn and sharpen our skills by following his lead. So valuable. So I appreciate it, Ed. So valuable. Lenny, yes, I'm making money every week while learning. I also trade a lot of paper trades to practice. And Lenny, I encourage y'all, brand new, I encourage practicing, okay? In order to get better, you have to start practicing. And I try to keep y'all confident in there. I try to keep y'all motivated. I try to keep y'all, and it's a rush too, especially when you put that live money in there. It's an adrenaline rush. You also access to top tier crypto researchers. Yep, shout out to you. Lawrence, make sure to adhere to the rules of trading, preservation of capital. Lawrence, that's the #1 rule. What time we live tomorrow? I'm gonna do it in the morning. I don't have a set time yet. I don't have a set time, but just look out for me in the morning sometime. Ragman, it's been absolutely incredible. I've learned, man, listen, I'm using all this as social proof, okay? I gotta use this as social proof because y'all are sitting here witnessing it. And you're not going to understand until you get in there. So if you're not in the Discord, okay, if you're not in there, get in there. All right. In the Patreon, sign up to the Patreon. All right. What else? 1 second. For profits, I'll go part-time with my job if it can do at least $200 a day, but I'll quit if it do 200. No, don't quit your job. Don't quit your job. Don't quit your job. You can work your job and still trade, okay? That's what I'm teaching. You can work your job and still trade. I got so many more lessons to add to that pro lesson. That pro lessons are going to be exclusive, all right? But that's the goal at the same time for profit. Start with $100 per day. No. Better yet, start with $50 per day. That's $50 that your job ain't paying you. See, most influencers online, most people that do this and talk about this, they're going to preach to y'all how to get rich and all that. No, they're not giving you practical, realistic objectives to start earning extra income. It's called earning ends, okay? You're making ends meet. If you can start by just paying a bill and relieving yourself from certain bills, that's a start in my book, all right? That's what I'm teaching y'all. It's practical, it's realistic. It ain't over the top, real get rich. No, it's let me pay, because a lot of y'all got a lot of y'all are asset rich. A lot of y'all got y'all money tied up into crypto, and now you're strapped for cash. Okay, now cash is tight because you don't want to sell that XRP. You don't want to sell that crypto. So a way to supplement the way to supplement that income that you're not getting no more or is tied up, you can start trading and start aiming for realistic objectives. $50 a day. $100 a day, and you can grow from there. Even if that $50 can go towards a car payment, even if that $100 can go towards the mortgage, that's still income coming in that you can utilize. And then if you're somebody who already has those expenses covered, then you can start by trading and start compounding your equity. So if you're somebody with a savings account, let's say you got $2,000 in the savings account and it's just sitting there dormant. The savings account isn't doing nothing for it. You might as well take that $2,000, put it in a broker account, treat the broker account like a savings, and every week add to that by trading. Every week, shout out to you, Lenny. I'll catch you in the Patreon, in the Discord, I mean. Oh, for profits. If you do gig work for profits, you definitely got more than enough time. If you do gig work, you got more than enough time to get to this trading, okay? You somebody who don't work full time, you can definitely get to this trading. You definitely can get to this trading. But so yeah, man, hopefully this is making sense for you. I'm being very transparent. It ain't no scam. As again, I got social proof. Shout out to the community. And for profits, you in there now, so we can definitely chat it up. Eventually, to be honest, if you do gig work and you want to start making money now, I would say the signal service is kind of popping. As long as you can access your mobile device and you can take breaks in your day and place trades, opportunities are there. Because look at the social proof in my chat. Okay, look at the social proof in my chat. Opportunities are there. So if you need somebody to make some extra income, definitely the signal service. Okay. But again, if you somebody want to go a little slower and you just want to learn these concepts, there's nothing wrong with the beginners. But that signal service, as you can see, look, I didn't make this up. If you look at the top, most popular, okay? Most popular. That's because of the subscribers. I didn't say, oh, this is the most popular. this is the most popular because of the subscriptions and people signing up, and great opportunity. And Monday is going to get even way better because I'm live streaming this shit live. All right. It's going to be live streaming on Monday. I'm going to give y'all more details in the Discord on when I'm going to go live. So y'all tap in. Shout out to you, Jay Manson, with that 19-mile bike ride. Shout out to you. All right. So I might, if we get some excitement tomorrow, as far as crypto, I'll go live tomorrow for crypto. But tomorrow, I'm definitely going to do a coaching session for the futures market. So if y'all are interested in that, make sure y'all sign up to that. If you're brand new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to my new subscribers. I appreciate y'all joining. Hopefully, I'm providing value to y'all as well. I'm very grateful for all y'all as well. So building a real community over here on social media. We not one of these fake communities. We building real community, real people. So y'all sign up to the Patreon if y'all want to get access. All right. So appreciate y'all joining, man. And I'm going to catch y'all on the inside of the Discord, and I'm going to catch y'all later to YouTube. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Y'all be safe and stay positive because the market is going to turn around. So I'll catch y'all later on the next one. Peace out.